Hello there. Hello everyone. It is Sot Rant Sunday, and then in brackets, positive edition, question mark. Thank you for the bits, Warden Chad. We can exponentially grow on Crudcam and stream ends we can't watch game anymore? Maybe. I have a, if, not sub-begging, but if camera goes on today, there is something very funny on camera. That's all I'll say. If it happens. What's up? So Theb is dead. So I can finally react to content, which I know everyone loves when I react to content. They go, wow, this sure has given me an opinion. And I go, that's my opinion. They go, yep. And I'll fight to the grave for your opinion. And I go, okay. So that's what we're here to do today. Live kissing reaction on cam? No. Create a reaction channel? No. But yeah, no. Oh, okay. Alright, is Snad here? I hope Snad's here. Hopefully Snad shows up today because we got the big funny today. Alright. You guys fucking ready for this? Hang on, wait for it. Let me make it big so I can see it. Oh god, you can already tell what it is, can't you? Hang on. I use code CRUDMASTER and hit 2017 game Fortnite. Not only did I get a victory royale, but Jonesy himself showed up and gave me a wet high five. Hey guys, Gamer here, wearing my green gaming shirt. Isn't this fucking epic? What the fuck? This is the ugliest fucking shirt I've ever worn. This color looks so bad. Hang on, let me fix my webcam fob. Here we go, let me oh, it's bad. It's bad. Let me grab the fuck. Like, why can't where is it on my fuck? There it is. You too can be a gamer if you go to... Hang on. You too can be a gamer like me if you go to crud.boats and buy the Fortnite t-shirt. Don't forget to use code CRUDMASTER when you purchase the Dead Space bundle or the Mortal Kombat bundle today. This sucks. I shouldn't have designed this and I shouldn't have won the giveaway for it. Please wear it to PAX. I'd rather fucking die. I love having to only use one internet browser. Fuck Firefox and Chromium browsers. Firefox on top. Please stop. Dude, if you wear this shirt, not only will you meet a woman, but she might just shoot you in the head. Alright, that's enough of that. Oh god. Fucking Christ. Now, can I adjust the webcam in a way? Back down. Then, go like this. And then adjust it. There we go. Call me a hot tub streamer the way it's all chest today. Can't get the full text in screen though, it's really hard. Did you get the electric chair for that shirt? I should have gotten an electric chair when I designed the fucking shirt. Hang on, I need to angle this more down. That's a good... Yeah, there we go. That's the angle for it. And... Holy fuck. Holy shit, this sucks. Alright, guys. Welcome to the stream. Oh, fucking Christ. Look at this. I don't know, can you even read that? Is your shirt too wide? It is, it's too big. I got it one size too big, so it's kind of hangy. Crud, we can't. That's even better. You know who Flush OCE is? They're running. Also, our shit sucks up. Your shirt sucks us. Theb and I fought Flush the other day, and he was a funny guy. If I remember correctly. I feel like we ran into him. He was good. I remember him running. I think he knew who we were, so he was being funny. Crazy shirt. It's so cooked. Hang on, what does this look like? You can kind of read it. Hang on, I need to like... It's just too fucking big. I got it one size too big, so it's really fucking hangy. Oh my god. Hurry up and react. Alright. Fuck me, this is ridiculous. Bare minimum edition looks positive compared to the past few months. Literally Sickwaddle. Literally. Alright. My fucking microphone arm, the fucking pop filter keeps sliding around on it. It's pissing me off. It like slowly goes... What up, Deji Days? Don't forget to buy this shirt at Crud.boats. Speaking of Crud.boats, though, there's new merch. Which, I mean, I've showed once. He just ran and lowered, so make fun of him. Will do. Go to Crud.boats. There is a Pig Bomb t-shirt, and it comes in colors. Do you like Pig Bomb? Do you like t-shirts? Okay. There's also, I did a crossover with Supreme, and now you can get the Crudmaster Supreme shirt. Isn't that epic? Comes in other colors, but I think white is like the generic one. Also the Supreme hat. Pretty cool. And then the Pig Bomb hat. Pig Bomb hat, pretty good. Also, Hyper did all these designs. Pig Bomb hat's pretty cool. And then also, I made a limited time. This is a Pig Bomb hat, but as you can see, it's fucked up. It's all frayed. It only comes in 4 colors, though. But, yeah, do you want a Pig Bomb hat that looks like the pig itself has already been exploderized and it has damaged the hat? Feel free to buy that if you want that. You have merch? Dude, Manitoba, crud.boats. Go there right now. If you're a sub, you get 8% off. Yeah. No, I got hella merch, dude. You gotta buy the hog hat. If you ever buy merch on my site, the one thing, the top seller is this motherfucker right here, the hog hat, especially in the pink color. The pink color goes hard. I need to adjust the webcam. I can't have it on the shirt the whole time. It feels weird. Every time I go to adjust myself, you're gonna see it. God, this green color is disgusting though. Oh my god, gaming green is not a good color. Ugh. Brad has personally nodded the hat himself. I can guarantee that. Alright, the pink is nice as fuck. No, it goes hard as fuck in the pink. We could crud and stretch res. We could. I could be like... Wait, how do I do... I don't know how to do stretch res, but there's a way to do it. Also, this fucking thing, look, it does this. It's really loose right now. I need to fucking tighten it somehow. Hog hat clean. It's good. I've got one right here. My mum has one. I think it's on like 17 orders. I hate the Fortnite green. Yeah, no, this green color on a shirt is... Ugh. It's fucked up. I want a pic of you super pale with all the words on the shirt visible. What you mean, like a pic of me now? Like, but like without the fucking... the color correction on my webcam, so I'm like super fucking... Ugh. When I was 50 Manu Blue... So first of all, I'm not paying anyone for these designs. These are just... You submit a design, I put it on a thing, and you get nothing. So, I know you want money, because you deserve money, because you're an actual artist. But I am broke. When we get the crowd photo of you passed out on the toilet with an inconspicuous bottle in your right hand. Yeah, no, fuck, who was that? Somewhere in my DMs. Fuck, who was it? Oh, here we go, Captain Kobayashi. Yeah. So this isn't me, but this is a victim of buying this shirt. Look, see? This is what can happen if you too buy this shirt. We don't want for free if you're new. I mean, you feel free to make one if you want. What I do want to make is I want to... So, because I'm doing through fourth wall and they embroider shit, like my hat. I want to get a goblin on a hat. I need like a goblin that I can embroider. So simple colors, thick outlines, because it tends to... I'll show you what it does. I'll show you what it does. When you go to embroider stuff, it kind of ruins stuff depending on how many colors there are. So it needs to be super limited in design. But check this out, right? So if I go to... I was trying to do it earlier today, so there's actually a goblin in here, but it's not a good one. Check this out, right? So I grab this goblin, I put him on this hat, and watch what happens to him. He goes yellow, which is fine. We can change this gold to like a green. But then we preview it, and the embroidery kind of just fucks it up, and it's like... It's an illegible picture. So I need... See, like, that's not good, unfortunately. It's what I want, but... The embroidery fucks it up. So if you could make something that's a goblin that would work on this hat, that'd be swag. I can send you a free one if you want. Yeah. They ran for 5 squares away for 10 minutes, lowered their flag, coped about us not getting any loot, then sunk after 30 seconds. Interesting. Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure we ran into them the other day. Alright. Let's have a look at this video that I didn't have a look at that we've all already seen. But, you know, everyone wants to hear my honest information and opinion, I guess. Does it say crud humor? Go you crud limit back an hour 50? Yeah, no rush, man. I got something I use for Crudfest trailer. Oh, true. I was just looking for like simple art of a goblin because it needs to be simple so it doesn't lose all its color.
Hey everyone, with season 15 in full swing, let's get into a few updates.
All right.
In this video, I'm going to cover our recent challenges with some sneaky
my mustache
exploits.
looks really good right now. It's really thick.
March's update arriving later this week, with updates on performance, security, and gameplay fixes, and then finish off with some changes we're going
Unplug the cable in my brain and get my opinion fed to me. Yep, remember, all my opinions become your opinions, and make sure you know that.
to be making to our enforcement policy. It's all killer.
Hang on, I should flip my camera so it looks like I'm actually looking at the video. Hey, that's professional, right? Watch this. Watch this, guys. 2025, we're becoming way better at streaming. We're doing this. Now I'm looking at the content.
No filler. Let's get into it.
No filler.
Let's kick off with an update on the various reputation and currency issues that have occurred since the launch of the season.
Now, I got some info on this afterwards.
As we've had a few. At launch,
Make sure
we
Twitter knows.
saw some players progressing through the Hunter's Call much faster than intended.
Uh-oh.
And after investigation, it was discovered that crews could duplicate treasured fish as part of the new voyages. While this exploit was resolved quickly as part of our initial hotfix, some players have been really taking advantage, and we felt this warranted this ill-gained progress being removed.
Uh-oh.
On the other end of the...
So, people who weren't in the know, DM super fast and I'll shut up. Okay, what do we got? Al lol just trash can't get loot. Pff, nice, pretty good. Yeah, no. So basically, can you bring Drew's volume? Yeah, I will. Sorry, I didn't know that was too quiet. Basically, people were exploiting fish. They were duplicating fish from the fishing voyages. You could get as many as you want, and they basically said earlier in the season that what they were gonna do was anyone who did that exploit would get their loot reset, their Hunter's Call level reset to 50, which was like, that's not good. Because like, Hunter's Call rep was bugged at the time, which was already fucked. Yeah, nice. Thank you, Pert. I'll have a look soon. Drew Time, why is he looking at me like that? He's just doing a face. And so I was like, fuck. And then I was like, well, I didn't do the exploit, but I did sell exploited loot. So I was like, fuck, I'm going to lose my levels.
Crud sub.
Hey, Kleptic, thank you. So I was like, all right, well, there's no point in me grinding out Hunter's Call levels. I'll just do all the comms and I'll do the levels afterwards. And then they said it would be done by the next update, which was Thursday's update. And then on Thursday's update, they're like, yeah, we still haven't done it. And it was like, oh, okay. And so then they did it like yesterday. And instead of me losing levels, I gained 50 levels. So now I'm level 200 and something. I'm look at this. Look what happened here. If I go look at yesterday's progress. So go the 25th to the 26th. Ignore today. If I look at yesterday's progress, I gained 57 levels in Hunter's Call. So I went from wait, no, that I'm looking at the wrong thing. Fuck, hang on. 24th, because I did 2 updates. I need to delete one of these. Where is it? Hunter's Call, company rank increase. Oh no, I need to go later. 28th. 28th. There we go. Okay, if you look at this, Hunter's Call level, yeah, I went up by, what the fuck? I'm stupid. Hang on. Go to today's. Look at me not knowing how to use a fucking computer. Hunter's Call. Yeah, I went up by 82 levels. So I got about 20 levels or so with DB Pooper. So yeah, I went from level 190 to 150, and now I'm to 250. Now I'm 267. So thanks, Rare. They also said they're adding levels for quest completion, legit sells to them. Yeah, so what I think it is, because the loot that I sold was already for lesser rep anyway,
I hate your fucking shirt so much, you weird, gross goblin man.
Thank you, Kelp. Because the loot that I sold that was exploited, that I stole legitimately, ill green shirt, yo, use code Crabmaster in Fortnite. That was already sold for lesser rep, but I sold so much more for lesser rep that it just overdone it. So yeah, thanks Rare. Got me a free distinction. It's because we sold exploited fish at Sea Post and on Outpost. You think so? All I know is, yeah, you're missing 300 servants levels, am I? You know what that means? It means y'all need to jump on and get me lowers. I ain't doing that shit.
Scale. At launch, we saw genuine play progress players much slower than intended.
Yeah, so because of that, I did so much stuff at that rate. Yeah, I need to turn ads down, hey, because, I mean, drops are still on, but let's be nice to the people. We'll go 9 minutes and a half. There you Thank you, Waxiest Cube. I think So's the only game where admitting you stole something's better than saying you earned it yourself. Yeah. Oh, also, love Drew. Well, what's going on here with the facial hair? What's this like little perfect ring of no hair under the lip? That stresses me out to see that. That looks like it's like a cartoon thing. I just noticed that when I watched this, and I was like, that's interesting. I mean, I get it. I can't grow facial hair right here on this circle of skin. Burned off. It looks like you can't grow hair there. It's just interesting. Seems like implants. It stresses me now that you point it out. I've got 2 other things to point out about him. It's like he was drinking out of a cup when shaving. Yeah, I don't know. Like, once again, no hate. You know, I can't grow facial hair perfectly, but like, it's just interesting. He's just missing this entire bit of hair. I would have been having so many, lol, didn't realize you turned them up. No, because it was drops and it was a week long. We've all had our ads maxed. Everyone has on SOT, if you haven't noticed. But the drops end on Monday, so I might as well just crank them back down a little bit.
Through the higher levels of the Hunter's Call, while the progression...
Okay, the other thing, I'm sorry, Drew. His nose is really red, just the end of it, and he has a cold sore. He's got this little facial hair thing here, red nose and cold sore. I love Drew, but you need a makeup team at Rare before you do these videos. Poor guy. Like, I would hate to be put on... Like, I'd hate to have to present something and I got a fucking big red shiny one. My nose is all fucked up.
Curves
Right there, we love Drew.
were corrected as part of our
Rose run down. Yeah, no, he just, poor guy, just like, looks sick, right? Like, poor guy.
initial
Got some good news? Oh, yeah.
hotfix.
Got eye bags too. Yeah, but we all do. I mean, I have a permanent black eye. I don't know if you guys noticed from my webcam. Hang on, I'll show you it. I've just had it for like my whole life. Look, see? Permanent black eye. Right there. It's just part of my body. I get it.
We were unable to correctly boost players to their intended reputation levels during the hotfix window. As part of this week's update, we'll be correcting reputation for both issues.
Thanks for correcting them. Problem I'm evil? No.
Any progress
Oh, you got a new car? Fuck yeah, Perd.
players have gained by using the duplication exploit will be removed, and players who made
See, I think I did get rep removed because I sold exploited loot. But I sold so much normal loot that wasn't exploited that they had to boost it anyway. I respect Drew for real. I can never do what he has to do for this. No, yeah, definitely. Like, Drew, he's just the messenger. So, like, you know, good on him.
progress prior to the hotfix will now find they are boosted to their intended levels based on how much they earned in that window. Moving from season 15 to our recent anniversary celebrations, a small number of nefarious pirates found a way to gain additional ancient coins from the community goal event.
Poor Mac. I mean, he's not banned, so... But yeah, Jesus, Mac. I can't believe there was a legitimate ancient coin exploit. It was really funny too, because obviously it was discovered because he was doing nightmare mode, so he had to keep deleting his pirate. So like no one who genuinely had a main would have ever done that, because it's like, alright, well then you're losing all your progress. It was funny though.
This is why we can't have nice things.
Yo, I love Reddit. Shout out to my Redditors. The bacon narwhals at midnight.
Shocking turn of events, these additional ancient coins have now been removed from those pirates' accounts.
But the cosmetics haven't. So in, when Mac did make, let me go find the tweet. Because this was a pretty funny, just like back and forth here. Ancient coins. Where was his tweet about it? Or did he delete? He might have deleted. No, he wouldn't have deleted it. I know he plays with Noob, but I don't think he would have caught that from him. No, yeah, okay. So on the ancient coin thing, someone here goes. This idiot goes, cringe lord behavior, propagating this in a desperate chase for clout. Gold gets rolled back, so not expecting ancient coins to get rolled back is deluded. And then Matt goes, then buy everything before they get rolled back. And then this guy goes, they similarly can roll back the cosmetics purchased. And then Matt goes, they have never done that before. And then this guy goes, like stocks and shares, past behavior does not guarantee future behavior. All they need to do is look at who has 150 ancient coin dumps and remove cosmetics purchased. And so then Matt just goes, so you're allowed to use precedent, which isn't fully related as you look at gold and not AC, but I'm not. Logic seems a bit flawed there. And so anyway, so Matt kept all the cosmetics he bought. So, where is it? Yeah, what a surprise. Oh wait, no, hang on. And then he goes, as you were so boastfully pronouncing this is the first legit ancient coin exploit, there is no precedent. In what world do you think they would let you keep cosmetics that have not legitimately been purchased? Logic is sound. And then there's a Reddit gif. And then Mac just goes, what a surprise. They took the ancient coins, but not the cosmetics. Who would have guessed? So another L for people who don't even use their real username on Twitter because they're afraid. Why people losing their minds? Must defend rare. Must defend rare. Must make sure that the big company gets all the good big things. They've rolled back cosmetics before they gave out celestial scales. Yes, but they've never done it from an exploit. Leave the multi-million-dollar company alone. Dude, yeah. It's like how people bought the Sea of Thieves X edition and then got the White Duke set and then refunded it and kept the cosmetics.
Stepping back from the specific issues here, I talked more broadly about our approach to exploits in a previous video, but to reiterate, players who abuse exploits to gain an advantage should expect to be penalised.
Penalised.
And that can range from progress or currency being removed through to suspended playtime, depending on the severity of the impact.
Once again, when he says exploits here, he's referring to ancient coin and gold exploits.
I know when these type of issues occur, we see pitchforks in the street, with calls for stricter punishments, with things like commendation progress and cosmetics earned to be rolled back.
Nah.
Being completely transparent, the effort on our team to do this type of enforcement at scale is often significant. And honestly, we need to balance how much time we...
Hey, Mr. Stevens. Why? Drew's good. He's just the messenger. Realize, real peen allies. Rare said nah. Yeah. Then they say that to act like they're being nice? Yeah. But yeah, as Kev said, oh no, not the economy. This non-existent economy that they have, like...
We spend slapping folks on the wrist versus actually working on moving the game forwards. While these deeper levels of punishment...
The under his lip facial hair thing really is stressing me out though, the more I look at it.
Like the removal of commendations or cosmetics aren't our focus right now, we may shift our stance here if we see players continue to exploit these mechanics and encourage their use amongst our wider community. Next up, let's talk about what's coming in our mid-season update. This
is the update that just came out, by the way.
This is the hunting spear, a new throwable that, while clearly can be thrown at targets, can also be...
He got a beard graft? Like, I'm not saying he did, but it kind of looks like it. Oh god. Bring back funny launching? So funny launching is still in the game. They're getting rid of it, but it's still in the game. In fact, I need to bring up the other state of play too, where he talks about that, because that was a different thing, wasn't it? Where was the funny launch one? Fuck, I hate the Discord. It's so hard to find what you actually want to see. The one from last night. So I've got the one from last night. It was a tweet, not in the video. Oh, I thought it was a video. Someone link the tweet then where he talks about funny launch removal or whatever.
Fired out of cannons to lodge into rival ships, requiring extra work to repair. The world has also got a little richer, with some new ambient wildlife on islands, caves, shorelines, and on the waves. While a lighter update on the features side, we've also
got South Midnight Hours.
Got a boatload of performance improvements, security updates.
So the performance improvements is interesting because I haven't experienced it, but apparently heaps of people's like FPS is just tanking fucking hard. I haven't experienced it though. I don't know if it's a hardware specific thing, if it's like AMD or specific Nvidia builds, but I keep seeing people fucking freaking out. Apparently heaps of people's just FPS and shit is just hard tanking. It's an AMD thing. Is it an AMD GPU or CPU thing or both or either or like, I don't know. I'm not affected by it though. So yeah, but I've seen like heaps of it. Like Drew's onto it. CPU? No it ain't. I don't know, yeah. No, because the games around my FPS is tanking at some points. Yeah, but no, apparently what's happening is you have a decent FPS, it'll drop by a certain amount of frames and it'll stay that low and then it'll drop again. That's how it was explained to me at least. Isn't too hard, but I went from 30 to 35 to 20 to 25. I have experience, but also my performance didn't improve at the beginning of the season like the rest of you. Yeah, so it did improve for us. Server performance did not game performance, but the servers. But that's kind of degraded a little already. Yeah, Yeah, so I don't know, but I don't know, it just doesn't affect me. I'm tanking from 130 to 40, then takes like a minute to go back up. Ah, there's an AMD thing, there's other lag stuff in DM 2 or 3. Yeah, if you want. I've been having that for sure. I don't know if it was a widespread issue, thought it was my PC. Nah, people are having it. Ah, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yep, that's exactly what I was looking for, that forum post. Thank you, Sick. Happening on Xbox as well. Yeah, but Xbox is always going to have performance issues because Xbox is a tool from the Stone Age.
And bug fixes arriving this month. Let's start with performance, with our third wave of performance bash improvements. All of our ships have been rebuilt under the hood into smaller sections and are now loaded in stages on the server. This will address hitches on the server that are felt by all crews when ships are created. The good news is that following our February update, a large amount of player reports we've investigated where hitches occurred were due to ships arriving on the server. So we're hopeful this provides a meaningful improvement there. We've got further improvements for how trinkets are loaded when approaching ships.
I'm pretty sure the trinket loading thing that they did is what fixed ship lag, by the way, like when you dive. Got an idea of how big it can be? Well, the higher pixel density, the better, Manitoba, because preferably a decent one. Like at least like 2K would be ideal. Thinking about selling my Xbox Series X for PC parts because even that has fallen behind now. The fact that they still support the one is insane. Yeah. What would happen if they went to the new Unreal Engine? I think if they genuinely tried to port it to a whole new engine, there would be so many, like, it'd be like starting the game all over again, I think. Because this game is written on legacy spaghetti code, and the current devs, I don't think, know how to deal with it. Like they did do, if anyone remembers last year, they did the game development kit thing, the GDK thing. I don't know if that made it better though, but it would take a lot of effort to move it up an Unreal version. Like they would need to hire a team to do that, and they can't do that. It would break. Code is so fucked up. Yeah, no, that's the problem, right? It's the original code from when they started the game was already fucked up. So if they wanted to be able to actually, sorry, I'm just giving Manitoba perms on the Discord. There we go. It would be fucked up. So I don't know. What do you mean they're great at assembling teams? Yeah. New Unreal Engine is tragic if optimized poorly. I mean, I don't want games to be on Unreal Engine. It sucks.
Optimizations for how floating treasure is handled, and a range of other smaller optimizations. The team have also been looking ahead to how we better maintain server performance over time.
Okay.
And this update introduces a new...
Sorry, let's have a look. Ooh. Alright, hang on. So what if we had a goblin looking like this on a shirt? Now let me do a real quick thing. Let's just do a real quick thing with this goblin. I know this isn't the final version of the image, but let me just do a quick maneuver with it. Oh, what? Why isn't it magically cutting out the transparency? It should know how to do it. Whatever. That's right. It's pretty good. It's pretty good though. I like that design. Yeah, no, once it's done, send it and I'll instantly try to render it. I know SOT 2 has been memed to death, but it would generally be easy to make a new game than fix the spaghetti code. It would be, but at the same time, I don't trust these devs to make a sequel to this game. That's just thinking too out. If we can have a bigger one, it's also side profile. Oh, true. So sad day. I want to make one day I might get under 60 ping in the closest server to me.
What's poppin'? Crud and never stops.
Thank you, S-Flex. It remade the game to avoid all the cheat clients anyway. A little too late. Yeah, it's just they can't do it. Someone actually want to make a SOT 2 who would want to / be capable of. Yeah. So if they had ships with 12 people, the game would crash. Yeah. So the reason the ship limitations are because of Xbox One. So is the map limitations and the persistent fog over distance. All of that exists. It's also the reason, like I said, map limitations because of the Xbox One. SOT 2 can never live up to what made SOT good without copying exactly what... Yeah, no, exactly. And my theory that I say is if they ever did want to make a SOT 2, which by the way, they confirmed they aren't. Mike Chapman has said on Twitter, no, we're not developing a sequel. It wouldn't have PvP. Or the PvP would be incredibly limited. So... I'm saying SOT 2, I'm just exemplifying how it would be fixed. Exactly, yeah. It would be a new project if they wanted to do that. Like, it wouldn't just be... Yeah. Oh, no, that's all good, Perd. I saw what you sent me, but, no, I just... Because usually Pixlr just gets rid of it, but I'll just wait till he's done. What about with the new Xboxes coming out? It's basically PC. Well, so it really seems like Xbox are just getting out of the fucking console market, so... But once again, though, the problem is, Cookie, even if there's new hardware, it's the old legacy hardware support is the problem. It's because they still support the Xbox One. They're supporting a console that, like... Let me get the exact dates on this shit. Xbox One came out 11 years ago, almost. Like... It's 2 generations old, almost. Hell yeah, see you, Pooper. Like, just stop supporting it. I'm sorry, and I've already shown everyone the video where Mike Chapman goes, "Oh, it'd be a nightmare if we stop supporting it because you know we support all different types of PlayStation builds, PC builds." Sorry, I read the word PlayStation, and it's just like that's not true. That's not how that works. Been discontinued for 5 years now. I don't like Microsoft, to be honest. I don't know if they outsourced to India, but they're terrible. A lot of the stuff is outsourced. When did the S come out? I hate the X and S because I don't know about them. 2020, 2021. So that's fine. But yeah. Of course, says hello. Hello.
New system that manages the activation of events, ensuring that the server has the necessary resources to operate the event safely. The emergent
So I don't know what this is about.
Megalodon encounters are the first encounter to use this new system, and we'll be bringing all of our other encounters and events into this management system over time.
I have no idea what he's talking about with the new event management system, so I'm wondering what that is. Like, yeah, they throw around the word optimize so much. There's just like, I don't actually know what you mean. What up, Zoomin? How's it going, brother? So I didn't look at the shit in your DMs because I was in a call all day. But the reason they continue to support old gen is because there's still a very large percentage. Oh, definitely, but like... buy a new console. It's been fucking 11 years. If it was within 5 years, that's a little different. It's been 11 years. Just move on. Pirate scale instead of ship scale? No. He's talking about the way that they're managed. I don't think it's to do with the difficulty of the event. I think it's to do with how they exist. Like how they spawn and stuff. But I don't know. I think we'll get more info later. Oops.
Before I move on from performance, I wanted to jump back to the topic of frame rate locking I hit last video. We've already seen lots of players see the benefit of locking their frame rate at one of our optimized levels since the update. And we also heard the pushback loud and clear on us considering removing our uncapped option. As a compromise, we've made the info text much clearer when navigating this option in the video settings to help guide players on how to optimize performance. And right now, we'll not be taking plans forward to remove the uncapped option.
Right now. Right now, we won't be taking it forward. Right now. Keywords, right now. More FPS, better launch? Exactly. I got Xbox because it was free. No, of course. Next update, I call it. Oh, like... As soon as he said right now, it's like, you're still going to do it. They're thinking about it. There's things which I can't mention because they were on Insider where they've said, we've listened, we won't do this. And then 1 month later, they said, hey, we're doing this. Can't say what it was though. But yeah, if Sony owned this game, it would be much better. If Sony owned this game, they would have shut it down in the 3rd year, to be fair. Sony really doesn't like money loss. Like, Sony demands instant success. I mean, so does Microsoft, but yeah. Rhymes with Clundergus. You get it, Sickwaddle. You get it. And so do you, Unknown Monster. Yeah, it was... And if you look it up, Unknown Monster, in the archive, it was 1 month. It was, here's a proposed change. Okay, we won't do it. 4 weeks later, we're doing it. And we've made a fake excuse why we're doing it.
Onto game security. Work to crack down on pack file usage is going well, and we're already starting to monitor where modified...
What did they change? Don't worry about it.
...packs are being used to help us hone our detections, as we then work on securing our game files as part of a future update.
A thing that every single game ever does, usually from launch, including single-player games and indie games. So that's good. So for this update's been an hour, I got a little FPS boost, and now I'm back down. Yeah, you might be having the other problems, though. Yeah, Mayhem, I would not like for that. I think that was one Mayhem, though, that they, like... The foot got put down super hard. It's like, don't fucking do that. Bare minimum, it is bare minimum.
The team have also been working with Epic to improve easy anti-cheats
Doubt it.
detection of some of our more prolific cheat engines, which has already begun to disrupt these cheats and their users.
Good. Do more.
Then finally, this week's update delivers another wave of detections for ban evasion. And while we're not finished yet, the layering effect of all of these detections is really starting to crack down on players' circuit.
Literally had a cheater yesterday. I mean, yeah, me and Theb had a cheater the other day. He got banned in the middle of it. Infernoplex asks where his worms went. Look, blame Theb. I wanted to sink the Skelly Gelly before we picked up the worms. Theb thought, I can kill the Skelly Gelly. So, it's not 100% my fault. You know, I did take part in the worm heist. With the loss of the worms, I can't take the full blame for. The worm, dude, Mr. Worms, I'm sorry.
Conventing game bans. And then to finish off with gameplay fixes. All crews dealing damage to ancient megalodons will now all receive kill credit for their contribution.
Thank God. Also, I'm done with Megs. Me and DB Pooper did my last 2 for milestones, so no more ancient Meg fights. Which is good because poison does no damage to Megs now.
Rather than it being on the last hit.
Less
Dropping
damage.
items into shallow pools or within siren shrines should no longer cause them to float upwards.
Didn't even know about that, but that's funny.
Grappling to ship's ladders should no longer teleport players to the void. And then we've
For now. What level you sitting at for Hunter's Call? So, yeah, I'm like 280? No, 270. Let me bring it up again. Because I got like a 50 level boost from the rep adjustment. So I am... Oh, 267. 267. So I am back on now wanting to just sell loot to Hunter's Call. I finished my Reaper's comms now again. It's all about selling loot to Hunter's Call, doing voyages, and doing miles. I cheated in Hourglass a few weeks ago. Got banned very soon after. Less than 2 hours total playtime on the account. Yeah. You lost 150 levels? Oh, yeah, because you were in that fucking 8-hour galleon shit, weren't you? I'm so glad I didn't do that. Sorry, join late. Still got loud launching shit frames? Yes. Yeah, 100%. There's a Hunter's rep loot increase? Yeah. Basically, Hunter's Call loot was not giving enough rep. So everyone's been adjusted. So I gained 50 levels. It was cool.
toned down the ability for ancient megalodons to flip ships so aggressively.
See, that's funny. Here's a clip from yesterday when I was playing with DB Pooper, fighting my last ever red Meg. And when I landed in the water, it put me in a ladder launch, so I was flying. Yeah, see, he's kind of launching here. I was full launched. Like, I was so far away.
Launching.
Yeah. Funnily enough, the ship was fine. Not like it just had back holes. And I have one picture because I didn't have my clipping software on. Forgive the pistol choice. But yeah, so there's me here, the boat there, DB Pooper there, the Meg there. Just fucking took off. And I think it was because we had the Meg right next to an island. It went under us and then it bit us, so we just went. Because the boat pretty much landed flat, like where it was. Base speed. It's pretty funny. I just wish I had my fucking NVIDIA shit on so I could have clipped it. It was really good.
It can still happen, but now much less frequently.
Yeah. To be fair though, we did fight another Meg and it didn't happen at all, so.
These are just some of the fixes landing in March's update. Another change arriving later this week, which may...
Have you seen the new launch cheaters can do to players? No. So I mean I probably would have got more levels. Yeah, no, if you log in Red Spikes, you'll probably have more levels. They won't pop up, you'll just have them.
May appear confusing is for traps, where we've lifted the restrictions on these being able to be placed in and around the outpost taverns.
I really
At launch,
get
we
the
placed
focus on this.
restrictions around the placement of traps at the outposts, which now, on review, feels against our usual tools not rules approach.
You're not allowed to say tools not rules, Drew, after what you did. Well, not you personally, after what your company did last season and the season before. You cannot say tools not rules anymore.
to gameplay mechanics, and in turn have now been removed. Players loading into a session won't be harmed during their wake-up animation already, so the room for griefing here is pretty small, but lifting these restrictions allows traps to be used in all those creative ways we see players use when lying in wait to ambush those returning treasure at the outpost.
I don't really care. I think that's more for people who are trying to like sell to the mysterious stranger, which no one does anymore. They'd remove traps no one knows unless it was put in passion. Yeah, imagine if they just didn't spawn in barrels anymore. No one would fucking notice. Just for partners. Yeah, this is a weird thing to focus on. I mean, it's just like, okay. Don't even know why it needed to come up, but fair enough.
And finally, I want to finish by sharing some changes we're going to be making to our enforcement policy. Over the last few months, we've
This is really interesting, and it started some pretty dumb conversations, I'll be honest. But let's get into it.
been taking some time to review our strategy towards enforcement for
Good.
players who break our pirate code.
Yes.
We've matured a lot as a live service since
Not really.
our policy was first designed. And on reflection, we feel we can create a more fair and transparent approach to enforcement
7 years later.
that give players some breathing room when mistakes are made, but most crucially, gives them the chance to be able to learn from those mistakes. Our old policy was a flat 3 strikes and you're out rule, and without providing players clear notice of how many strikes they had on their account, could
Hang on. Let me download this. So... Sorry if this is loud. Wait. Oh, wait. Cheaters can do that to you, is what you're saying? Because I've seen clips of people in the sky, but I didn't think it was done by cheaters. I thought it was just... I thought this was just something that just happened to people. Like, it was just a glitch. Although, yeah, he is in the sky for a weird amount of time, to be honest. Because usually you'd fall. Like, you know the glitch where you jump off as you go underwater and then you end up doing the dunking thing? Which I think, who was it that posted that? Was it Flotsam or Hippo? One of them had it happen the other... I'm not getting fucking fun. So cheaters can just do this to people. They can send them into space. Dude, no, that's funny. Yeah, because I thought it was just like... a random launch happened. Wow. Huh? Looks like a similar displacement. Bro isn't flying, he's walking. Yeah, so... Okay. I look forward to that happening to me, because that's really funny, if that's something they can do.
could lead to players receiving a lifetime ban for 3 potentially minor offences spread over many years.
Does anyone know a guy who that happened to? Imagine being 7 years into a 10-year game and absolutely breaking the game every update and obviously all the bugs. Hey, it's now a 12-year game confirmed by Mike Chapman. He said 5 more years at least. So...
Without the transparency about the enforcement status of a player's account,
Bro just didn't vibe with
we've
the
often
reality
seen
and
this
went.
generate frustration, as players feel like our support team has overreacted to a minor offence with a ban.
Free Panda Leader. Never heard of any issues on my account. Didn't say slows don't use cheats. Very rarely spawn kill, but I'm still very happy to hear about these changes for the sake of community's health. Oh no, I'm the same. I've never had anything against my account. But yeah, I was thinking, does that mean Theb's initial ban was fair? So the problem with Theb's initial ban, right, is it's 2 parts. It's stream sniping and it's advertising cheats. The stream sniping, to be fair, wasn't even true stream sniping because it was... He just wanted to hear the reaction to the person he was killing in Arena who happened to be streaming. And it was in Arena. You don't need a stream snipe in Arena because it's not Adventure or Hourglass. Secondly, the advertising cheats was Minecraft cheats, which I get looked bad in his bio, but it wasn't real. And then the third part was when he got the ban and he asked about it, they said that he had 51 toxicity reports, which everyone in Arena was reporting each other, and also... Jotaro herself has said mass reporting does nothing. So like his ban wasn't fair. Sure, give him a yellow beard and let him fuck up, but like nah, it just wasn't fair. And they're obviously too far gone now to, you know, acknowledge that, which I understand, it's stupid, but they're leaving him alone now. They could review it now. No, so a lot of people have been saying, oh, Theb will get his account unbanned now. No, his Microsoft account is banned. he leaked Insider, and then his Microsoft account is banned, so he can't play. He can't play Minecraft on ThebSod anymore. He lost all his Forza DLC. So, unfortunately, even if they did that, like, all they can do at this point is just leave him alone, which is what they're doing. It'd be nice if they let him play with partners again. So, like, you know, me, him, and Nessie, me, him, Sponge, him, and Nessie, all that could happen. But, yeah, no, he's never getting his main back. What do you leak? Quick swap removal, which happened, so... at least we have Train Gus. We do have Train Gus.
When this was actually the final strike in a sequence.
At least take him off the banned... Yeah, take him off the blacklist is all you got to do. Just like... You know, you don't have to uplift him, but just... Yeah. Isn't it like let partners play with him? Well, that... Yeah. We're so back. I wonder how many alts will just randomly get unbanned. Where is Mr. Theb? He's just having Guzman. Budget Nessie actually got in trouble where they just told... No, it's just part of the partner agreement is you cannot play with anyone who is a ban evader. Nessie and Sponge aren't allowed to play with them? Nope. That's why they don't. That's why they haven't since they got partner. My main will return. Is your main literally just grumpy TDM or is it something else? Quick swap removal happened. I quit when that happened, so it's back. No, so at the moment, the only quick swap is delay swap or cheater quick swap. So, yeah. Haven't tried spears yet. How do they feel? They're functionally useless. They have no benefit. I'm sick of this fucking pop filter. Never and Sponge may not be able to play with Theb. At least Mo can. Modangus could play with Theb.
Reflection. We know we can...
Harpoon Gun 2.0. At least it's not a weapon slot. I've done a 180 on traps. I love it. Sword bots get fucked up. Traps are okay. They're like decent. They're just kind of like... Well, they're 100% damage. 70 seems kind of useless. That's the problem with spears is... This is something Nessie pointed out to me. A trident is just better than a spear in every aspect. More damage, more use, quicker use. Sure, you can lodge a spear in a boat, but it doesn't really do much. Why does he do that with his eyes? Britain.
Do better here. So the team have been working to create a more fair and transparent policy that builds on the Xbox point system being...
What sucks is that they wouldn't be leaving him alone if it wasn't for bad publicity. I'm sure if last summer's issues didn't happen, they'd still be doing it. Leaving him alone really does seem to be against their will and it ain't genuine. Oh, definitely. Someone in the company has said, hey guys, what if we just don't do anything? And it's now been almost 8 months. That was all they had to do, was just go, we'll just leave him. And look at it now. Sure, you still can't mention his name or my name in the SOT official Discord. Who cares? SOT official Discord isn't full of humans. But yeah, try throwing a spear to a ship, it has no range. Yeah. Have you heard of dupe glitch with spear? Yeah. Let me refer to a picture of my boat 1 hour after the spears came out. Yep. Not only did I find out about the spear glitch instantly, we found a much better way to do it than jumping in the water, where you just jump to the crow's nest. So... yeah. Also, how hard does this... I forgot about this. They added the animation to grapple gun. How hard is this screenshot? Look at this superhero right here. Going to SOT Discord to flex my crud hat. He's the shooter. Yeah, no. Images that go hard as fuck. Images that go hard as fuck. But yeah, look at him go. He's fucking zooming. Bro's floating towards a pie. This would be really funny with the grapple gun and the rope, like, edited out. Yeah, no, so for some reason they realized, oh yeah, the grapple gun looks stupid when you use it because you just stand stiff. What if we added, like, hang to it? Now he flies and runs? You can dupe spears with crouching? Really? Let me know about that. I don't know about that. Let me know about that. I don't know about that. Up, and away, kind of takeoff. Where is bro going? Water bucket. Release! Yeah, so no, I know about that. I don't know about the crouch one, though. I know about the jump to the crow's nest throw.
Being used for enforcement across the Xbox platform. Our new policy will use a point system, twinned with a much clearer communication when offences are logged, and then the ability to self-serve the status of your account at any time from the Sea of Thieves website.
It's crazy that they can finally give you answers on why you might have an enforcement action taken against you. Because anyone who has dealt with this, like I personally haven't, but I have friends that have, obviously, the trying to figure out what happened when someone gets yellow bearded and shit is impossible. Glad I found you through the web because I swear your humor is exactly like mine. You crack me up all the time. Cheers, stream. Yeah, no, fucking anyone who's dealt with that shit, you do the same actions, just crouch, uncrouch, and throw. Oh my god. Amazing. Alright, thank you. This is really good because it gets rid of a major problem that they have that a lot of people have experienced, especially back in the day. There used to be one of the support mods who just use the name Rare CSM used to have like a grudge against people and would like, because he played the game a lot and he would just like not help people with support tickets if he didn't like them. I found the car video with Theb in it. Bro is a skinny tall fella. Yeah, he's an evil skeleton. Spawn will be freed from his ancient skelly ban. I mean, that ban was removed. Same as, like, the only time I've been banned was when the cheaters banned everyone in OCE and everyone who was streaming. And that was immediately removed and like, historically listed. Done? Oh, shit. Hang on. All right, let me save this real quick. Let me just quickly cut it into a separate image. So it's just the one. Let's just do some cooking here. All right. This. The dashboard, and then let me move that before you see my earnings. Oh no, you'll learn that I make $5 per order. Products, create new product. Let's cook real quick. All right. They'd be making Minecraft skeleton noise when he works. He walks. He does, dude. All right. Let's see if it works. Let's see how good the colors come out. Not bad. Not bad. Hang on. Change this to gold. Oh fuck. Ah shit. Okay. I need you, if possible, make the. Can you, if possible, Manitou, make this darker, a separate color, so I can then change it to brown, because it also picks up the outline. We'll check what it looks like embroidered real quick. Oh, that is kind of good though, still. But I feel like if this can get its own unique flat color, and I can just convert that to brown, so the black outline's still there, that goes hard as fuck. You know, if you can just flat colorize the bush, that'd be good. So you want it light. It just needs to be a separate color to the black, because see how it only picks up 3 colors? So if I try to make it like a brown color, the outline also goes brown. Yeah. So I want that color there. So just make it a flat color if you can, please. And then we're good. Good shit though. That's cool. Doing a game jam with a couple friends a month, can try to sneak a goblin in there for a reference if the game turns out okay. Hell yeah. TBH, I was expecting to be a little chubby. No, I've said this before on stream, he's way too skinny.
Players will start their journey with 0 points and can accrue a total of
How do I get any points? How is this fair for me?
12 before receiving a life.
Oh, hang on, he's already done it. Hang on. We're doing goblin science right here. Sorry about the Windows noises. That was me. Tried like opposite of Gus, yeah. Oh yeah, I did the numbers now. I'm exactly 30.2 kilos lighter. So good job, me. Alright, do this. Then product. Gob science. Woo! Good call with the brown. Yeah, because I think, look, this will now give it a 4th color. What the fuck? Oh, wait, hang on. Hang on, let me... Give me a second. Alright. Chuck in this goblin. Why is the brown going black, though? What the fuck? Hang on. This is good, though. This is fine. We're laughing. Hang on. Preview this shit. Can we get the goblin hat? Can it look good? I'll make a shirt, too. Oh, it looks good. It looks fucking good. Do we want text on this, or do we just want a goblin? I think it's fine with just the goblin, right? Because it's like subtle. That's what I like about them. Obviously, this one's the least subtle one. But if it doesn't look like it's an advertisement for me and it just looks like merch, he says enough. Do both with the side profile. So what do you mean with the side profile? Do you mean put the side profile also on here, or put the side profile on the side of the hat? Because I've never done a side printing. You reckon? All right, I've never actually done more than one print on a hat. So let me just go to Pixlr. All right, let's give this a shot. Whoops. Not that. Let's see what it looks like if we just Do a side cropping as well. This could be really funny. Oh, fuck off. Here's the trick. Instead of paying for pixel art, you just open a private tab and do it in there, and then you get 3 more saves for the day. Don't know why they do that. No one's paying for your fucking shitty fucking... Yeah, it looks like Mad Blocker's on. Too bad, bitch. No one's paying for your shitty free app. Alright, there we go. Alright. Load image. A little side gobbo here. Okay, and then right side. Put another side gobbo, and then... fucking... Is there really not just... Okay. Hang on. Love these websites. Hang on, hang on, hang on. Fuck off. I know Mad Blocker's on, and I don't give a shit or fuck. Which thing is it? Crop? Here we go. Well, I mean, no, I got it. Don't you worry, brother. Do this, do this, do that, do this. All right. Now, chuck in some colors. I think it might break if... oh, no, they got rid of camo green. Camo green was broken. All right. How do we look? How do we look? We got a goblin on the front. We got a little goblin. Oh, it's a really tiny goblin on the side. Oh, why is it so tiny? Right, I'm sick. Damn, Stajack, get better. Is the baby goblin funny, or is it just funny without it? Because I can't really go... This is the full design space. Is the baby goblin funny? I mean, it's funny, but do we want it? What about a little fella? I should do little fella. I like it. Yeah, but I'm just wondering, what would the financiers prefer? Just a goblin? Also, what does it look like in green? Because I want a green hat for myself. Oh, it goes hard in green. Try several baby goblins. Hang on. Hang on, we're cooking, we're cooking. Okay, so say we've got 3 little gobbos. This is stupid. This is fucking stupid. And then... Gobbo. A little gobbo. Like a military rank. Dude. Wait for it. What's the delivery times on these bad boys? Depends on the country. If you're in Australia, it's about 3 weeks. If you're in America, it's like a week and a half. My school banned your website because I tried to buy 800 hats in class. Damn it. You don't look like what I thought you looked like? Yeah. I look like the kind of guy who wears a t-shirt that says, I used code CRUDMASTER and hit 2017 game Fortnite. And then there's more text. Imagine the model seeing people edit these hats. That's what I was going to say. It's fucking broken now because I've previewed it too many times. Let me just refresh it. No, the website's completely broken. Hang on. Hang on. Why is my stream just green on my fucking stream preview? All good now. Alright, I may have broken the fourth wall product designer. Yep. Yep. Oh, there we go. Alright. Infinite goblins, go. Nah. Made my mum buy me the hat because fart goblin, he looked like a fart because he green. Alright. Oh, wait, here we go. Alright, it's cooking again. Alright, preview. Just hit 10 views for the first time. Fuck yeah, Ragsy. Good shit. Like the minivan family sticker. Okay. Okay. Here's what I'll say. I don't want the hat with the baby. I want to buy the hat, but without the babies. I want just the goblin print. But would you guys prefer both options or just the option with the babies? Because this is fucking hilarious. Why no goblins on the bill? I don't think I can... No, I can only do the back. Both? You want both? You want goblin family? Okay, we'll do both. We'll do both. Alright, what should be the default color, by the way? Probably green, because it's a goblin. Too much goblins, man. I'll do both. This is fucked up. Black base, you just reckon the default? Okay, yeah, that's fine. Do we want to continue? Nah, it's good quality. It's good quality. Put goblin cheeks at the back. I'm not doing that. Try white. I mean, well, you can buy in whatever. Let's see if it'll render. It probably won't render actually, because I've overloaded it. I'll have to do this on Chrome. Oh no, we're good. We're good. Black base makes them pop. Yeah, it does. The outline's a good color too. Make more baby cheaper because they're evil. I mean, I'll just make them all the default price where I just make $5. That's what I do with all of this. I just set it to $5 because of the Twitch discount, Twitch sub discount. If it's less than $5 profit, then I start having to pay for the merch that you people buy. I mean, the point isn't the profit, but yeah. All right, so these go to, I think it's 29, no, 26, no, 27. There we go. All right. Goblin family hat. Designed by @Manutoa. Babies on one side isn't too crazy. Nah, it's got to be on both if you want it. If you want it on both. All right, publish that, and then I'm going to make another one real quick, which is just one goblin, so I can buy it for myself. Create another product. Oh, thank you for the gifted to Manitoba. Hell yeah. Based web, based. All right, and then here's the hat just for me. I think if I just do it straight away, I didn't need to edit the colors. Yeah, there we go. Beautiful. And then we'll do this one. You can find a specific view button. You have to click on their name. I love it. It's good. Thank you for designing this, Manto. This rules. This one will be called like the sad, lonely goblin hat. Fucking hell. This is ridiculous. I'm buying this though. I'm buying this in green for myself. And yeah, Manitoba, if you want one for free, just DM me your address and info and I will fucking send you one, dude. Because you designed it. I can't do that for everything you design. If you design more than one thing though, I can only do it for one because it cost me a fuckload of money. Sad Goblin doesn't know his family on side of hat. Yeah, no, he just has no idea where his family's gone. Primo Goblino, yeah. Sad, lonely goblin hat. You know what? We'll give him a sad face. Ah! Designed by Manitoba. And then what do I change this to again? Wait. Did I make the other one way cheaper and it was $5 profit? What the fuck's going on? Oh, because of how much shit is on it. Oh. Yeah, so the other one will cost more because it's got more design on it. I didn't know that. They're screaming at him, but they can't hear over his sadness. Yeah. Alright, sick. So, yeah. Crud Dubbos. Give me the baby gobbo one. Don't mind you just design for any time. No fees, merch. Hell yeah, bro. Yeah, no, just hit me up whenever and I'll send you... I'll order a sample to you and I'll order a sample to me. So there's a link. I need to update these into... Here's the family one. If only Snad was here, I bet he'd gift one to the chat right now. I'll add those to the playlist later. All right, cool.
Time ban on their
Thank you, Manitoba. That's sick. That rules.
account. As players receive points for minor offences, they will hit
Everyone's going to have 0 points? He already said that, yes. He said everyone will start at 0 points.
thresholds that issue temporary suspensions before continuing up to a permanent ban if their actions continue. These offences could either...
How do you gift merch to chat? So if you go to purchase something... If you go to... So as long as I'm live... Hang on, I got to go to the actual page for it. Copy URL. Go to there. Alright, so because I'm live... Wait, why isn't it there? Usually it should have a thing for when I'm live on a product. Hang on, click in it. What? Didn't mean to interrupt you. No, that's alright. Where is it? There's usually a button that says Crud is live right now. Here we go. Gift to Twitch chat. Crud is currently live on Twitch. You can gift this product to lucky viewers who watch the stream. And then you purchase it and then a thing pops up and everyone types ! Enter. Hang on, I might need to... Oh, I know what I have to do. Give me a sec. I have to do this off screen because it'll show all the fucking dashboard info. I know what I need to do to it. Products, collections, hats. Add products. Add the 2 hats. Save. Save. Yes, change. Alright, so now it should have gifted. Yeah, there we go. Now it has gifted chat. So yeah. Crud or thud? Crud. Gobbo fam is specifically not available. Yeah, I made it. Even though I'd published it, it wasn't public. So now it should be public. So I just had to add it to the collections. So if you click hats, you'll have all the hats. Yeah. I might change the default color for this one real quick as well. Doesn't affect anything. Hang on, I need that off stream. We can't give specific people, right? I want to send hyper socks. Nah, so the only way you could do that would be if you knew their information and sent it to them. Alright, let me go products, sad lonely goblin hat, edit, product design. Yeah, Manitoba's done a bunch of my emotes. That's why he's got the editor, or he's got the artist badge. Only one person gets that badge. Let me make green the first color. Go. Alright. Oh shit, here we go. Type exclamation mark enter.
Gifted items, one total, $35, 97 cents. Release him from his sadness.
Ignore that, don't worry about that. Yeah, type exclamation mark enter. I know the bot said type join, it's not that, and I don't know how to... Actually, I should be able to change that. I'll change it later. Let me remind that. Change giveaway command. There we go. I'll do that after stream. Alright, nice. Yeah, everyone type exclamation mark enter if you want to win the sad hat. Which one was it? Was it the family one? It was the family one. Okay, so if you want to win this hat, type exclamation mark enter. It may charge you a little bit of shipping, probably not though. And you get to pick the color. So if you want this cool ass hat that has goblins that Manitoba just designed, exclamation mark enter. I think it takes 2 minutes. I'm gonna take a piss. You paid shipping? Hell yeah. I'm gonna take a piss. Be right back. Ooh, I'm back. All right. Yeah, man. So once again, Sugar Sherman, if you saw me design it, I make it so I only make $5 off of it. That's the cheapest I can go. So yeah, but yeah, it's embroidered. So similar to this hat, it's like a physical thing that's embroidered into it. Because you could almost make the side goblin a pin. I could do that. I have made pins in a while. People don't really buy the pins. The sweat and tears? Sweat and tears, brother. Sweat and tears. Yeah, type exclamation mark enter. Do it now. You will win this if you type it. If I win it, I'll do a giveaway for another one. Because I want one myself. Just gotta wait for it to pop up. Dude, this guy, look red. The magnets or stickers been doing better than pins. Magnets do, but the magnets shipping is fucked. It's already been announced. Oh shit, did someone win? Fuck. Oh, they did. Damn. All right, good shit. Salmon, yo, redeem that shit, brother. All right, I didn't win. Damn. No more typing enter. No, cool, good shit. Thank you as well, King Cosmic, for the donation. Thank you, Manto, for the design. Green one is my fave. That's what's white look like. Let's have a look at the white. White with the goblins. I just don't want to own a white hat. Like, I know people like white hats. I just don't like them. Every time I get a white hat, it ends up little black dots all over it. I realized to put my name, so just made sure the payment was going to go. Yeah, that's fair. You can just put your username. It's usually fine, but don't worry. Everyone's already forgotten it. Green one's better. Yeah, I really like this green because I own... The other hat that I own is... I got the pink hog hat, which is really good in pink. And I got this in navy blue. And it's like, I just wanted something nice in green. And that one is nice. So, yeah. Thanks, Kevin. Yeah. Yeah. Some of the blue... Like, I don't mind this blue either. Light blue is good. Pink is always good. I think the khaki is better than... Yeah, I like the khaki better than the stone. And then, yeah, that's this navy here. Pink hog is... It is, dude. I've sold so many pink hog hats. It's just the most popular design. Alright. But fuck, this fucking pop filter, I don't know what the fuck's going on, but it just keeps falling. I screw this in somehow? Not really. Oh wait, I can screw this. Oh, there we go. I can screw this in. Here we go. All right, much better. Where's it made? So some of them are made in the US. Some come from Latvia Post. So I guess Europe. They're legitimate Yupong hats though. Actually, if we just look up Yupong, I feel like that's like the Philippines. Yupong is in Bangladesh. Interesting. What the fuck? Okay. Road quality, yeah. Yeah. All I know is I live in Australia. All my hats took about 3 weeks. A couple people in America got theirs in like a week and a half. The quality is really nice though. Like to show my bald ass head for a second. Like look at this. Master Pro. It's really nice. They're really comfy too. They got like a little they have a buckle on the back of them so you can adjust it. Really good. One size fits all. Pretty good. I make them in a sweatshop here in America every morning. Oh, true. Nice. My space hats come from California. Yeah, so a lot of them come from America. Took almost 4 weeks to get a shirt from Theb. I'm on US. If he's using the Gildan shirts, those should come quick. Like these to Australia, once again, about 3 weeks. But to America, if you order any of the shirts, you should get it within a week and a half. Like someone got theirs in like 5 days once. Gildan? Yeah. The default shirt design is a Gildan one. Have a huge head. No, I have a huge head, Ogre. I have a weird shaped head. I just had to like adjust it a little bit and it fits really good. So I've genuinely, because usually with hats, I can't wear them forwards. I can only wear them backwards. Why are you pronouncing it so weird? Gildan. Gildan. Gildan is such low quality. Yeah, because it's cheap, but it's good. Just don't wash it too much. Gildan? There's no U in it. It's Gildan. It's Gildan. Don't want to buy it from America? Fuck that. Fair. Anyway.
Players' actions in-game or...
Pronounce Gildan? Based on you, though. Who else pronounces it Gildan? I've never... I mean, I guess Gildan, you could say that, but I just say Gildan. I don't know. I'm cool.
Support site, meaning players could receive a permanent ban for repeat abusive
Aussie pronunciation is Gildan. I declare it is.
behavior to our staff on the Sea of Thieves.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Permanent ban for...
So listen to this. This is really interesting. Hey, good shit, summoned. Redeemed your hat.
repeat abusive behavior to our staff on the Sea of Thieves support site. This policy will now cover both areas.
So, is the implication here that people are raising tickets, getting bad answers, and then they're like harassing the staff? How do you pronounce the name? Aiden? Is that what that is? Because I've just never fucking like... I mean, I barely raise support tickets, because what's the fucking point? But I'm guessing what this is either people getting banned and cracking the shits, or is it people like raising a ticket to do something and then they get a ban? I just don't know what exactly... I mean, basically you're an idiot if you do this, because as infuriating as support is, it's just people doing tickets. Like they're not going to solve your problem instantly if they can't. Normally support agents just close the tickets. Maybe people are opening new ones. I'm thinking that, yeah, maybe people mass opening tickets. I mean, we talk a lot of junk about shit. That's not what this is, Red Spikes, though. This is the support website being abused. People raising ticket over and over, I think, and thinking that it'll do anything. Probably that, yeah. Like, I just can't, like, yeah. Like going to ham at someone preparing your food, it's a bad idea. Yeah, it just doesn't do anything. If little kids spawn camp me for hours and I raise tickets, then get mad at Rare, doesn't everyone? Shouldn't be spawn camp by little kids. Not ignore, but they don't open them for literally days. Yeah. Because usually it's supposed to be like, I think it's like a 48-hour turnaround, but sometimes they take weeks. I've done support for Ubisoft back in the day. You receive floods of open tickets from the same person complaining about their bans when it was blatant, so they get removed. Must be something like that then. Yeah, because I just don't know what this is, because he doesn't really elaborate. They've punished people for that in the past. Is this not new? I think on the new system, they're going to make sure that that shit's faster dealt with, because they're going to give you the points. I think you'll earn points for, like, abusing it. I'm guilty of that, making a new ticket for the same problem, but then sometimes ends up working because new support member. That is true, Unknown Monster. That is true. If you didn't get that specific person with the Rising Morningstar eye patch, we all would still have one. Are you going to get Tomodachi Life 2? No. I'm not buying Switch games. Dude, I raised a ticket for X Edition, made it Friday.
Items, one total,
Yo!
19.17 scrummables.
Yo, good shit, Mikus or Mikus. Are you going to pirate Tomodachi Life 2? Maybe.
Points will also decay
Epoch? Dude,
over time, allowing players to learn from their mistakes
also this.
and return to 0 if they don't cause further offences.
That's really good, that if you do fuck up, it goes away. As it should have. I always get Epoch. Yeah, no, genuinely, if you didn't get him for that, and you got one of the people we got, you would have gotten it and we would have kept ours. Like, it's crazy. Thebs won't go away. No, so yeah, Theb will not be unbanned. That's an important thing that people don't realize. He won't be unbanned. But they're not banning him at the moment anyway, so. Frog, what up? Sizzos?
Underpinning this system is clear messaging when players have received enforcement when loading into the game, and the ability
Basically the China social system. Yeah, Epoch was always nice to me. Really? You know who Theb has it out for? Shinobi. I haven't raised a ticket in ages because I used to only raise tickets when I thought, oh, I need to get this cheater banned now. And then I realized, oh, there's no point. But apparently Theb used to get fucking hate from Shinobi. And I just don't know. I don't remember any of the support people's names that I've gone through. I've heard bad things about Shinobi. I just know Theb hates them. I've been out for Shira and I'm really mad after recently. Yeah, but she doesn't work on the support site. Have they done a mass unban generally though? Seen a few names selling who shouldn't? I don't know. I just don't know. They've done band evasion bans recently. They've done 3 waves now. Yeah, I just don't know if anyone's been unbanned. I mean, the whole thing with Theb getting back Train Gus, that's not an unban. That's just a name change on a different account, which is fine. When Hunter Call of the Wild stream, it's just like Hunter's Call. Dude, I haven't played that game in fucking ages. When did I play that? 2023. I played 4 hours of it. I haven't played that game in ages. I only cycled through 3 and it's not... He's the only one who doesn't just copy-paste support reply. I think I wrote him a thank you once for it, which was nice. Interesting. No, yeah, he, when we got the Rising Morningstar eye patch, he just kind of got it taken away from everyone. So, fuck him. What does impact the Rocco situation from a few years back? There were so many bans that were not deserved during that time. This may help to resolve. Here's the question though. Are those people trying to come back though? Like anyone who didn't ban evade, do they even want to come back? That's the thing. People are like, oh, all the people back in Arena that got banned, all the Ash Bacon bans, they're all coming back. It's like, I feel like they would have moved on because that was like 5 years ago. And if they're not already ban evading, they would have probably just gone, fuck this game, it sucks. 6 years? Oh, was it 6 years? I don't even know. That was before my time. I started in 2021, so... Yeah, no. So, like, yeah, if they do... they come back. They need players that bad. Mac, they're actually doing good for players now. They're currently sitting in around 40 mil, apparently. I got mad because I made a joke about server hopping until I find community guy during com weekend, beg for the 6-pack and... He went out of his way to hijack the other tickets that were already closed just to make sure no one had the eye patch, and he could tell me no. Yeah, that's the crazy thing, right? Like, I had mine, Eli had his, you raise a ticket, referencing our tickets, and then he takes it away from fucking everyone. What do you mean 40 mil? I don't know. SP Brian has sent me some stats implying that it's sitting around 40 mil, but at the same time not. So, like, yeah, here we go. The estimate at the moment is 40 mil. So, look, here we go. I'll read through it. He goes, here's a distribution breakdown for platforms SOT has played on that I pulled from a recent Insights article I found on the SOT Reddit. Come up with the approximate amount on Merfolk's Lullaby. I know this isn't very accurate. The dates don't match, but it's still interesting. And so we've got the estimation, and that doesn't mean concurrent players either. That doesn't mean active players, which is important. 40-minute counts, not active players, yeah. Then he used these analytics websites for it, just comparing some numbers for the PS5 and Steam sales. And then that's this. Then, real timeline for Rare announced 40 mil players was on the 17th of April. They didn't count PS5 players in that announcement. The closed beta for PS5 should have been done. I figured that would have been included. So this is where they say, hey, a truly extraordinary number stands out. A number like 40 million. And then then where is it? 13.3 million Steam metric barely hits the total monthly peak active player count that everyone has quoted in the past too. So that means obviously it's not consistent players. No, so it's not consistent players. And then also, Sea of Thieves lost 58% of its PS5 player base in a single month. So I think there's been 40 million pirates, but active players, I feel like is under like at least 3 mil. Considering that Xbox Game Pass shit is the popular platform. I'm gonna guess I count as 40 mil even though I haven't played it yet. No, exactly, Hannah. That's what I mean. Like, I don't think there's truly 40 mil. Yeah. So 40 mil sounds like an ever type of number. Definitely. Anything epic cool happening? Nah. So it almost lost me when I first started playing that. I started doing PvP and liked it. Nice.
At any stage.
Look at the percentage of players that have completed basic achievements like owning 10 titles. 13% of players have it. Yeah. The problem with that is it doesn't, like, people look at the stats like, oh, look how few players have left an outpost. And it's like, yeah, but most people will play this game the first time and never log back in. Are you seriously getting active users and registers account players mixed up? I'm not gaffy. I'm just saying, if you look at this, apparently there's been 40 million players. But there's clear... Oh, you're saying... Oh, okay. Not me? Okay, cool. Oh, you probably read the rest of the shit he said. I didn't read all of it. I just skimmed it. But yeah, no, there's definitely... Active player count is not great. But total player count is also just like, oh, okay, keep counting that number. What's the big celebration at 200 million accounts created for RuneScape? Bro, they were all bots. 5k on Steam right now. It's like morning in EU and night in US. Ugh. I'm at least 2 of those 40 mil players, just saying. Nice, dude. Theb is like at least like 80 of them. How many lines is this again? 83 since I've known him, so... Oh.
To check their account status on the website, showing the current enforcement points and any temporary suspensions and their time remaining.
Also this, amazing, right? You can just check what enforcement you have and how long it lasts and why. Because a big problem, which I said earlier, a massive problem people who have been like banned and shit have had is that they don't know why. And then they raise a ticket and then they get banned from the SOT support website because they keep raising tickets going, can I just know what's going on? 37% of players don't even set out. Yeah. When SOT was coming out on PS5, I thought it was going to be like an amazing game because I only played it one time before. And then I played and was so disappointed. Don't even have SOT on Steam because it took too fucking long to get it on there. Yeah. Imagine an honor system for SOT. Imagine a bounty system for SOT.
The system is going to be rolling out in the next few months, and we'll share more on the specifics on the policy at that stage. With this policy refreshing, we're also going to use this to draw a line in the sand.
In the sand? Please around bounty system, please. Problem with the bounty system, right, is it encourages a little bit of sniping in senses. Like, no mouse made me. What's my background from? Porco Rosso. Oh, hang on, let me. Porco Rosso, best Ghibli film. Imagine a HG pass, dude. Hourglass pass honestly is a great idea, even if it's a small one every month. Like, yeah. Also be a bigger weight on Reapers. Mm-hmm. It would be. What warrants a bounty though? Well, that's the thing, right? Like, what if it was just player warranted? Dude, imagine if it was just username only. Imagine every time I log in, I have a thing that says, you currently have 3,000 bounties on you. Like, imagine that. That'd be fucking hilarious. Just if you could just enter any username and put a bounty on them and then they're marked on everyone's map. I'd love that because I'm always marked on the map anyway as a Reaper. I'd fucking love that if people go, hang on, that's the bounty icon. I could earn some fucking gold. I should go try to kill that dude. The problem is though, it'd be botted. Yeah, bounty botting would be crazy. It would be crazy. Everyone would just cheese it. That's the problem with everything in SOT. You have to consider how would Requiem do it. It's like, oh, they would cheat. Give cheaters another reason to target you. I mean, yeah, but that'd only be for denying other people the bounty. Like, I don't know. It's just one of those things where no matter how they implement it, it wouldn't be good because everything they've implemented has been bad. They didn't suck a bounty system. Be good. Yeah, no, exactly. The PS5 audio is bugged right now. All SFX are quiet and all loud things are 5 times louder. Oh. A cheater's playing for gold. No, but it's denying others gold, you know? What if it was like, I'm going to get the biggest bounty possible on my head, and then someone just comes in and instantly sinks me? Like, that sucks. So, like, that's, yeah. So, you're the Reaper mark if you're going to have bounty? Yeah.
Going to be reviewing
Any thoughts on Wildgate? No idea what that is.
players with long-standing sanctions under the old enforcement policy and assessing opportunities to provide second chances to players who we feel on reflection have been sanctioned unfairly.
Unbanned Panda Leader. And so this is another point where people go, oh, so Theb's going to get unbanned. No, his Microsoft account is banned. But this is good. And there's going to be a lot of annoyed people because of this. They're going to be like, wait, what? Because a lot of them would have ban evaded. Yeah. Imagine you could rob outposts and the more you rob, the higher bounty is. Oh, you mean like the trailer that they released? Yeah, that'd be good. Bigified might return though. Dude, because Bigified, well, they banned him for cheats, but we know he didn't cheat. So I wonder, Rip Panda? Panda got banned? Yeah, like that was like a year ago, right, Mac? Yeah. The Panda Leader ban was bullshit, right? He got banned for no reason and then played Insider on an alt. Was that him? That played Insider on an alt, not knowing his main was yellowed, and then he got red? That was him? Yeah. The fuck was that? What was that? Bigified Camp Queso and then never played again. Yeah, it was Queso versus Queso. So if you ban evaded, you won't get unbanned? I don't know. Maybe. Because they really, really hate people that ban evade. He got banned twice for cheats on 2 different accounts. Yeah, and it's just crazy because it's like he would be streaming in Discord. Like, it's like Bigified just didn't cheat. He did spawn camp, but that should decay if you get banned for spawn camping. Bigified got banned for being too good genuinely. No, he did. Like, because if you watch, remember when that shit went down, I was like, you know what? I trust Bigified because I've seen his COD videos and his Battlefield videos where he is just stupid at gaming. He can just shoot you. Yeah, no, he didn't deserve the ban. So that'd be cool if he gets Gavin back. I love Gavin. I named Gavin. People don't know that. I named Gavin. Don't mean accounts, I mean computers. Jesus Christ. Some people just be... Yeah, no, he's just a gamer. Like, Bigified's just a gamer. So is Theb, except he just has no patience for other games. I think Red do the accounts of the unbans. They look at the captaincy on Theb's ult as well as his accommodations outfits and give him back to it. Nah. What up, Mole Farsi? Got banned for ban evading a yellow beard that came from spawn camping in arena. It's so fucking stupid that spawn camping's even bannable. Chances of an unban. So I think, honestly, Incognito, based on this, that should be unbannable now. Maybe. The thing I don't know is the ban evasion part. That's the part that I don't know about. But the spawn camping thing, definitely, on their new system, in my eyes, should be something that decays. What up, Real Sprinty? What up, Plushy Case? How's it going? Dev just doesn't have patience. No, exactly. So I can't believe the spawn camp is bannable when scuttle option exists, or just leave the game. Yeah, no, literally just scuttle. How is spawn camping bannable when it's incentivized not to sink someone? So, in their own words, spawn camping without intention to sink someone is bannable. And it can be literally if you bucket someone's boat and kill them, even though they have holes, that in very niche scenarios has been bannable, which is fucking stupid. Yo, what up, Sogig? First stream I catch? Hell yeah. Is Theb okay? Yeah, he's fine. He's chilling. Good how aggro they are against ban evade and SOT. It's not even remotely a big deal in other games. Yeah, no other game cares. It's like, okay, just don't get caught again. Being an idiot. Like, in the ferry, it literally says, are you here because of other pirates? Yes, Scuttle. Yep. Right on the door to your right. How'd guys do that to me because we sank an 8-year-old? Yeah. Isn't there a reason to spawn camp people usually by saying some fuck shit on voice or typing some remark make them keep you alive? Literally, Kelp the other day ran into Shira, a community manager, who she heard the people that Kelp was fighting call him all kinds of slurs, and Kelp was spawn camping them, and she said, don't spawn camp them. Just sink them. And she's a representative of the game, technically. She's a quartermaster or whatever. That's fucking stupid. Do you want clips of what was said? Nah. Yeah, so like, even though he didn't want to sink them, he just wanted to repeatedly kill them to make them feel bad about being genuinely bad people, someone who technically works for the company was like, don't do that. That's how fucking stupid and like stubborn they are about shit. I don't get it. Yo, Boff, thank you for the 500 bits. Hell yeah. Even if I'm not streaming, I can get banned for spawn camping while my buddy brings the strip in. So if they clip it, yes. That's the thing. It all comes down to video evidence, because you can't just say, oh, this person was spawn camping, no proof. Shira playing the game, yeah, and she was on OCE. Yeah, no, Mac, you were way too late to get in, unfortunately. That would have been great if you did. I said to Kelp, I was like, be nice to her, because you don't want something bad to happen. But if you had got in, oh. Harry's still angry at me because of me during a stream on his alt TikTok. He was mad at my friend because he brought me up. They said they were going to do actual crimes to us, and Shira said no camp. Yep. Yeah, no, Shira was playing on OCE, and apparently she said, oh, it's to get photos with people. And it's like, I'm sorry, Shira, but anyone in OCE who knows who you are by username, they're not going to like you. Anyone you run into who doesn't know who you are will just be like, okay. And anyone who knows who you are because of your behavior on the Discord, in the ghosty situation. Like, you kept saying terrible things and you're a bad representative of the company, unfortunately. That's not just my opinion. Is it lame playing MapleStory at 30? No, that's based. Using Sponge's chat, I saw that. Come back to sort after 4 to 5 years of not playing. What is rare? Does rare play ban players if they feel like it? Not anymore. Not anymore, Incoming Llamas. They used to. Not anymore. And they're now talking about making their system better, so people who used to be like playing that got banned might be unbanned for certain things. So it's better now. Fucking 5 years ago though, when you used to play, they would do that. SOP partners could just get people banned like that. Literally, I'm gonna do the Thanos snap, guys. That fucking idiot. Oh my god. Demon Slayer event is out having blast. Nice. I would ask her if she'd like to stack folded. Yeah, but no burying the Reaper's chest, because according to her, that shouldn't be possible. What up, so sweet roll? Yeah, so hopefully this means some people will be unbanned. What's returning player percentage for ban players? Well, that's what I was saying before, right? Do these people even care to come back? They've either banned evaded already, or they've moved on to actual games that aren't shit. So I don't really know how many of these players that could return would want to. It's the same as when people go, oh, if they bring back Arena, everyone will come back. It's like, no, it's been like 3 years. No, they won't. Wait, does Rare not like bearing Reaper chest? No, just Shira. Someone get me the screenshot. I'm going to search it really quickly. My Discord. Hang on. Oh, Shira Reaper, maybe? No. Someone get the screenshot. It's a very funny one. I've posted it on Twitter before, actually. What up, sirs? Yo, sirs, check out my Fortnite shirt. Why your cam's so cut off? Yeah, I was fucking with it and I haven't fixed it properly. Let me see if I can find the Shira screenshot really quickly. Fuck, when was it? Hell yeah, Fortnite. Yeah, I love Fortnite. Yeah. Fortnite. Not Fortnite. Shira. Remember something about the chest bearing? Yeah, I know the quote, but I want to show the screenshot because it's funnier. Oh, yeah, no, definitely Gaffy. That's why I said to Calp, I was like, be nice. Be nice to her. Fuck, when was it? Shit. Problem with being really good at Twitter and posting really funny things is it's hard to find the shit when you want to look for it. Wait, might be around here? Found it. Found it. Okay. So, big old Reaper stack. Love to see it. A big old foddered stack. Love to see it. And then this person goes, you most say how much profit you made. And then he goes, we still putting things on the ship. And then, like a demon, Shira appears. Now that shouldn't even be possible. There's a limit to how many of those can spawn in a server. Community representative quartermaster doesn't think that should be possible. If you bury the chest, the server doesn't register them. That's why you can stack. Well, that needs to change. No. No, it doesn't. That does not ever need to change. Is she a game program? No, she's literally an internet janitor. She manages parts of the forums, and the Discord, and that's it. That's Shira. Yeah, no, Mop Building Hedgehog is Shira. So this is just wrong. You're wrong about your idea of what an exploit is in the game. And this is something that literally everyone who's ever done a FODD has done. All SOP partners have done this. All SOP players have done this at this point. Isn't she a fully grown 50-year-old woman with a daughter? Yep. She's an out-of-touch old lady. And then, oh wait, here we go. Like putting all my loot on the barrel in the FODD vault or doing swordline jump. Neither of those are exploits. But the other person with the rare logo next to the name said that stacking FODD was an exploit, but then this person said it wasn't. And so then, this one here says it is, this one says it isn't. And then, yeah. I love consistency. Fire her. Just cut her off. I'm sorry. Just get off of the platform. Make sure Shira Fort TDM winner is right. How about winner and loser both just move on? Go raise your kids or something. Go raise your grandkids. She's like an ambassador? Yes. Yes. It is exploits though, same way rocket jumping is exploit? Yep. Does Shira think you have to sell after every fodder? Well, Shira in her own words is a skilled outmaneuverer. She just runs. And it's like, okay. Out of touch.
I'm not going to share more on the specifics of this right now.
You just said moron, you hear that?
Reflection have been sanctioned unfairly. I'm not going to share
Dude, me when I see Shira's post,
more on the
I laughed.
specifics of this right now. And there's no actions needed from players, so don't start raising support tickets. But I'll commit.
She's the one that outsells people. Yeah, so a post from like last year in the SOT Discord, she's like, I think I'm one of the best. I'm like amazing at outsailing people. And it's like, there's no skill in that. There's literally like all you do is get wind.
To providing an update on this in a future video. Alongside this review, we're also going
Set my mouse in the wind, I'm the fucking best. Yep.
to address players who currently find themselves in limbo, with access to the game, but not to our support site.
Ugh.
Access to the support site will be returned. But as I said, be warned that offences can be accrued from unacceptable conduct on our site. I know this is quite a significant change to how we.
The real question should be though, is anyone getting hurt when someone does it? If it theoretically causes service stress, then devs could fix it if they wanted, if it was a problem. Since they don't do it, one can assume they overall don't care. Yeah, they don't care because it's not that harmful. It does nothing. It's just kind of a thing you can do. And no other dev, or no actual dev or community member has ever said anything about it. But this one person has. This one very out of touch person. Set your mask to your grandkids' recital, brother. What up, Big Koala? So many low IQ players think sailing a chase, run away from players is a skill. So I saw a Twitter post that I agreed with, because with the removal of Funny Launch, obviously the discussion of dealing with runners is coming up. And someone made the best way to say it, where they go, I believe every playstyle should be given the same advantages. Runners should have the same advantages of chasers. At the moment, though, there is no advantage to chasing. Which is like, yeah, no, there is. Like, runners, literally, as long as they keep the wind, they can go as far away as they want. But the people who are chasing them, they just need to add wakes or slipstreams, where if you're behind a boat, the waves are flat, so you go faster. If only they had an item to be able to stop people from running, well, that's what Drew implied they're doing, and I don't think that's actually what they're doing. Got the greatest object known to mankind today. Oh, did you buy the new goblin hat? Chasing, waiting for them to fuck up sail management or getting red. Literally, that's what it is. Like, sure, Funny Launch is annoying, but it's because there's no solution at the moment. And I always see people's defense of this, like their offense towards it, where they go, if you needed a Funny Launch to catch them, you were never going to catch them. Or you were never going to sink them. And it's like, watch our streams, we always do. We gave up the other day because it was people that were rage baiting that we knew. But otherwise, it's like, no, we will get them regardless. We're just making it faster. What about having a horn if you're going to chase people? Look, that's okay, but usually they're going to run with the wind anyway. And then also, you need to have a horn, which, like, if you're server diving like I do as a Reaper to, sink every emissary, you can't really consistently get a horn. Yeah, so, like, yeah, that's the only thing. Thing we know, I know, we know, should be pretty helpful. I have other opinions on that unknown monster. and I can't share them yet. Funny launch is currently necessary as cringes. No, it just is. And yeah, Horn of Fair Winds also, if they backboard you, they can fuck you up with the horn. The thing with Horn of Fair Winds is it should give you extra wind. It shouldn't give you wind, it should make you go twice as fast. Because it's so limited anyway. It's like, oh, wind for a minute and a half doesn't mean anything. Double wind for a minute. Now that would be nice. Item should be a big vacuum that sucks their boats up. Yeah. Horn of Unfair Winds. Yeah. I think if you've tagged a boat with cannon and you're engaged in combat and they run, it should allow for a stream of wind that increases your speed to catch it. Something like that, yeah. It should double up its concentration. It should. Or even just if you've got two, it should go. Like, I want my fucking sails to be in like a V shape with the wind going into them. That's how fucking much wind's going in. Don't know if a server can handle a brig going 2 times speed loading lines. Well, honestly, that's probably the reason, is that it's already bad enough with current max speed. Just so you can't randomly chase a boat in the distance, you have to engage in combat. Yeah. Yeah, what up for Comerson? How's it going? I want the rotor effect behind my boat like it's got a motor. Yeah. Imagine doing miles with a stacked boat of horns. Oh my god. Oh. Yes. How Mario Kart when you're behind someone you get an aerodynamics boost? Yeah, slipstream. Or in boating terms, it would be like a wake, I think it's called. I think it's called a wake. I'm good? Hell yeah. Let me drop in the water and push the butt of the boat. Yeah. Does anyone know if there's any information about what 16 is going to be content-wise? They have not said anything publicly. The only thing we know that's upcoming is at TGX, Mike Chapman confirmed that there will be Reaper PvE voyages. That's all we know publicly about what's coming in the future, is Reaper PvE voyages. That's, I think... Sorry, not TGX, EGX. I don't know if I've still got it. Hang on. I might be able to find the tweet. If I just type Reaper PvE Mike, maybe I can find it. No. Is it EGX? Wait, if I search, what's it called? What's Sea of Teas is called? Is it called? Oh, Sea of Teas. If I type Sea of Teas. Nah, this ain't gonna find it. Anyway, it was one of the sub partners that was at EGX. Mike Chapman confirmed all the shit about season 15, and he said, in the future, we're adding PvE for Reapers. And it's like, okay, can't wait to do 1,000 miles and 250 voyages. Literally just gonna be all raid voyages? Well, that's what Hunter's Call is, basically. Waiting for Kraken rework to fit in as a fault for Hunter's Call, but oh well. Don't understand PvE voyages for Reapers. If anything, it'll be like, what, digging up flags? Almost got my first level 50 company, though. Based King Cosmic. Maybe get Skelly cosmetics for Reaper PvE, but they added Reaper stuff to Skelly already, so what would Skelly get? What about all the Skellies that don't have cosmetics? Although also, what about how Jotaro said they're never updating it, or she implied they're never updating it? What was the keyword? Fuck. What was the keywords when she said that? Oh, what was the words? Hang on, maybe I just searched Jotaro on my Discord, someone's posted it. Oh, did Unknown Monster just hit me with it? Oh, no, I can't show that. Fuck. Anyway, basically in the SOT Discord like a week or two ago, Jotaro said, someone's like, can you add more Reaper cosmetics for Skellies? And then she said, no one has level 100 anyway. So no, we're not gonna add things for the minority of players, which is like, that's cool, dude. Yeah. That's the right attitude to have as a community manager. I might be able to find it. Hang on. If I just go post from her and then type in Skelly. Oh, found it. Ooh, daddy found it. All right. Let's do a little. All right, let's find where it starts. Here we go. The 10th of the 3rd, she says, there are currently no plans to expand the cosmetic offering for the curse, Skelly Curse, given it was already expanded during season 13. Oh, wow, it got expanded 2 years later? Wow, we can't do anything else. And there are many tied to commendations for players to unlock. And then she links the wiki of the Bonesmith shop. And then, yeah, season 13 was like a few weeks ago. 44 items, including bone color variants, spell wrong, whereas Athena gets, hey, you're a glow stick now. Okay. And then someone says you want to be dead and both fashionable. Last rules of the universe, you can't be both. Not gonna lie, I have all the cosmetics already, and although the obsidian looks nice on gold, I don't think it's enough. I wouldn't recommend the grind. And then she says the vast majority of players will struggle to get to 100. So while the offering was expanded for 200 plus and 500 plus with obsidian, a lot of players just want their bones and then the things they can get through PvE commendations to expand the offering. It simply doesn't make sense right now to expand what is already on offer for such a small percentage of players. Hello there, Community Manager Jotaro. That is a dog shit take, and anyone who's played a live service game would say the minority of players should be the ones that get exclusive rewards that look better to then, get this, incentivize the majority to take place. Have you ever played a game that has a ranking system? Have you ever played a game that has events? This is what people want. You're right, Indiana Ducky. She looks like such a Redditor. She's British. Have you ever played a game? That's a good question. Have you ever played a game? I wonder why rich people wear nicer clothing. It's literally the most arena vibes in that statement. No, it really is. And then, yeah, every Skelly Curse looks so similar. I don't think it needs more options, though. I don't think it needs more options, though. It needs variations. Hat, eye coverings, mask, pants, boots should all be separate items instead of multiple being tied to one bone part. And then Fies, big ups Fies, by the way. Funny little character right there. Says, worst news I've heard all day. Next you're going to tell me Arena has been removed and Quickstop has been patched. And, I don't know if there's more to this. Oh, here we go. No, here's the final cope. This one's the worst one. The same team who work on those Skelly Curse cosmetics for that small, insignificant number of players also have to work on login bonuses, plunder passes, season pass, outpost, emporium, event cosmetics when they appear, plus any plans for Twitch drops we may have. Hey, remember last year when they said that the Emporium team and the Outpost team are two completely different teams, and that's why we get way more Emporium shit than Outpost shit? I remember. To accommodate more new cosmetics, something we already did just 2 seasons ago, would mean reprioritizing a load of work that would benefit the wider player base, that's what matters, the wider player base. The team on site are only a few hundred people. Oh, only a few hundred people, which is a very small number for a game that is driven by cosmetics. It means we have to assess where our input is best placed. That is to say, we hear the feedback right now. It is not worth it. We hear the feedback. But right now, it's not worth it, as most players still don't even have level 100. So that is the rare approved reason why they're not going to update Skelly Curse. That is a rare employee, the head of the community. Sorry, guys. Unfortunately, everyone who plays the game is so bad at the game that they'll never be eligible to get the Skelly Curse, according to them. So we're not going to update it because we don't... Here at Rare, we don't care about the minority. It's a joke. Yeah. So if we never get Skelly Cosmetics, we will. If we never get more Skelly Cosmetics, that's apparently the approved reason that she was happy to say. Just lost farm it. Genuinely, if you don't have it and you're willing to lost farm, you should have it at this point. There's been so many double gold weekends that if you really truly want level 100, you genuinely could have lost farmed it. Umber and Hoodie, my GF got me arrived. Nice. Should be bronze bones, silver bones, gold bones. There should be the silver. Fucking where's the goat? Where's Skelly B? Oh fuck, how do I? Yeah, here we go. Bruh, Skelly B right here. Look at these renders they made. Look at that fucking silver bones. Look at how fucking good this silver bones. It looks like the statue in Monkey Island. Look at this shit. These are just renders, by the way. They aren't packs or anything. Skelly B is very talented and just shits out amazing Skelly concepts constantly.
We'll never get the wheelchair curse.
Look at this.
Wheelchair symbol emoji.
Real.
Frown.
We need like 4 different variations for the new Destiny set in the Emporium. Yeah, man. Imagine people didn't get put off Hourglass by cheating. Maybe they need to get their house in order before taking numbers verbatim. Yep. Dude, Skelly B, unironically, look at this. Look at the fucking Skull of Destiny skeleton. Look at this shit. Look, we've got Reaper's Chest. No, that's Box of Wondrous Secrets. We've got Rusty. We've got Coral. We've got Shadow. We've got Ancient Skelly. Purple Skelly. Ashen Wind Skull. Fucking Ritual Skull. That's just Ashen Skull, I think. This fucking thing, Skull of Destiny, sorry. Dark Adventurer, and then Frozen Horizon. And I'm sorry, I know there's 100 staff and the dev teams are hard. It's just reskins. The model exists. All you need to do is apply a texture. It just... Look at this shit. Look at all these beautiful concepts that Skelly B makes. By the logic, we should stop doing Coffs' Ritual to Flame on Xbox has 0.15% in gamers unlocking it. Meanwhile, favor the bold, which is 30, Coffs' 0.17. Yeah. I did the 2-hour mark. How much of the video's left? I've got fucking forum posts and shit. I'm here for a while. Yeah, no. Skelly B just makes amazing looking shit. Wait, is this real? Is this real? Did Nessie really do this? Yeah. You have that emote? Okay. Look, it's just so simple. It's just so simple. Sure, it's a bit of work, but you're a game dev company on your fucking 7th year of 12. Just do work. Yeah. Is that real? I think that's real. I don't know, though. How he moving like that? Go, white boy, go. I don't know. I don't know. Not like they're not already pros at reskinning things already. That's the other thing. It's fucking crazy. So... You know, fingers crossed we get new Skelly comms, and soon, in 2 months or something. That would be nice. But Jotaro says we probably won't because no one has the Skelly curse. What'd I miss? Fortnite shirt. Fortnite shirt. Imagine copper bones for staying in copper, dime bones for... Imagine it, and you only have to hit it once, and then you get it forever, even if you drop. You see, I have cosmetics that reflect the parts in your story, but with the skeletons. I love it when the thing one person can do in a week cannot be accomplished by a fully qualified and dedicated team because they're important. Also, Skelly, I believe, renders these too. Like, they're not just... Skelly isn't just taking a skeleton model and drawing over it. They're actually rendering it. Because, oh no, actually, hang on. I forgot about the most recent thing they did. The amazing thing they did. Where the fuck is it? I think it's on their YouTube. Summed up, what did you say earlier in the vid? Who cares? No. Where is it? Is it this?
Let's go gambling!
Look at this. Look at it. He's got a fucking slot machine in his chest.
Let's go gambling!
Just hire this motherfucker right now. A fucking animated fucking, like... One fellow's outpacing their entire design team. I'd be embarrassed. Yeah. And it's also the fact that you see it in this video. They're modeling them in fucking Maya or whatever. So, like, these could be imported and then obviously tweaked. Like, see, they're 3D models. They're not just renders. Insane, right? Insane. But you know what? Instead, we'll just get nothing. God, imagine if Sod had passion behind it like this did. That's the crazy thing, right? They really just don't. Imagine every time you get a kill, gold shoots out of the slot machine. Dude, imagine you get a kill streak and it starts making that like the jackpot noise. Like, you get this fucking noise. Is this the noise? You get this noise. Imagine that as you get killed. It's just... it makes you sad. Because it's never happening. In Lethal Company... Oh, God.
approach enforcement. But I feel confident that our new approach should provide a much more fair and transparent policy that allows players to learn and grow.
Oh, use Unreal? Yes. Kill the entire crew, that sounds just up. Dude, imagine. Just imagine. And your crew can just, they can interact with you. Then you just crank it. I mean, to be an emote, and even that would be fine. Kill everyone, then you just do an emote where you just crank it and you just watch the numbers go up. And like the dice emote, it says in the text show, like Crud Goblin rolled, or Crud Goblin got 777. I want the sound of the 75-year-old lady who smokes grunting at it. And someone make these models to import be so free? Yeah. God damn it, I'm a monster.
From their mistakes and lead to a better experience for all our players. Right, let's call it there. Catch you all next time.
See you, man. All right, so that's the video done. Now we've got this, and then we got this, and then we got this. And then I think that's it. Yeah. Hi, people who give a fuck. Yep. What do you mean more transparent? I mean, you know what's interesting though, right? All of the recent dev updates, all the podcasts, people keep retweeting it and be like, I'm so happy with the transparency. It's amazing. And it's just like, that was the first video that actually had transparency in it, truly. Every other video is just them repeating the same stuff we hear all the time. But that was them actually being transparent. Right, they can't make a costume emote because they couldn't reuse it as a normal emote from Emporium? Yeah. Late Night OCE is generally the funniest region. If you've watched NZ Goblin's recent videos, those are all Late Night OCE. What do you even say in the video? They're gonna do something. Alright, so patch notes. I don't really need to cover too much of this because we already know all of it. Hunting Spear. I'm really sorry about this, but Hunting Spear is completely useless. There's 3 commendations so far. I've done all 3. It doesn't do enough damage to Megs, especially when it's thrown. You have to cannon it to do more damage. One-shotting sharks, I don't care about. It has input delay. If you left-click with the Hunting Spear, it takes like 4 seconds to throw. You can put a spear in a cannon, doesn't do extra damage to ships. So what it does is the spearhead gets stuck in a ship, and they have a tier 1 hole. They have to do like a 4-second interact to pull out the spearhead. Then it becomes a tier 3. So sometimes it's better to leave them in. The problem is, can't dive with the Hunting Spear, and you better be landing your shots with it. So it's just nothing. Like, unfortunately, the Hunting Spear is it just doesn't do anything. It's just, I want it to be good, and hopefully, I think he said they're looking into feedback, but it's been on insiders. There should have already been feedback. Hey, this sucks. What slot does it fill? It's a trident. You find it and you pick it up. You can buy it from the Hunter's Call reps, but it doesn't fill a slot. It's just a throwable. You have to be careful not to cannon the spear spot because it's useless. Oh yeah, that's the other thing. If you put a hole in a boat with it, if you cannon it, then it just turns into a tier 2. And it's like, oh. You can't repair with a Hunting Spear? No, but it's only a tier 1 when the Hunting Spear is in purge, so you can just leave it. Because then it'll only be a tier 1. But if you shoot another hole where the spear was, you remove the spear. It's just... If they make it diveable when the dupe glitch is fixed, increase meg damage and make it a pickable item like food. They just won't do any of that though. They're just not going to. So yeah, Hunting Spears, just kind of nothing. Ambient wildlife, I like it. Do more of it. But it's not content. They fixed the rep. Ancient Megs do... this... Oh, by the way, this... Ancient Megs take less damage from a poison dart. Thank God I'm done with Megs. I've done my milestones. I've killed 30 of each because... they're just, like, unbearable. They're just nothing. Like... It does almost no damage to Megs or sharks. Hunting Spear. So it one-shots sharks. Will they temp remove the Hunting Spears? I thought they said something about FPS loss. No, so at the moment, people can duplicate spears, so they've made them sell for nothing. But I don't think they'll remove them. What if they were real throwables and fill an inventory spot? That would be good. If you could carry 3 of them at any time in a throwable slot, that'd be great. Still bad, but that'd be great. Fun fact, I got 7 barnacle dreads so far, not a single pristine loot on. Wow, that's incredibly bad luck. My problem was I was getting too much pristine loot. What's your favorite legendary? Fucking Rayquaza or Necrozma. Team shooting the Meg with poison and throwing darts is so good. Yeah, no, the first weeks was good. Now it's kind of not. I don't know.
Microsoft has trillions of dollars. Rare is Uibonga dog blongo. Micro Ushablanca.
You're right.
Wheelchair symbol
You're
emoji.
so right, Indiana Ducky. Yo, Sir Cam, thank you for the raid, brother. What up? But yeah, no, the problem is it just doesn't. It's just not good for much. It's just kind of nothing. And I want it to be good. Try hitting a fucking player with the hunting spear. It's impossible. Also, I don't know if people know this. When you right-click with the hunting spear and you pull it back, nothing happens. You need to be holding left-click to increase the distance. So if you hold right-click for 30 minutes and then press left-click, you just go blang and drop it. So, yeah. Fishing maps, who cares? Wait, what is this? Cruise on a fishing voyage will... Okay, that's fine. They improve the game performance. So here's the thing, right? There is performance improvements, but a lot of people aren't getting that. They're getting the complete opposite. A lot of people with AMD hardware are getting fucked right now. Junker Queen used to be pretty mean. I mean, it doesn't kill in one shot. Oh, here's the other thing with hunting spears. They break on your own crew. If you hit your own crew with one, no damage, and you lose it. I don't know. You only need left click it, Y at ADS. Yeah, I don't know. It's just weird, right? I just don't know. And yeah, no, if you hit your crew with it, you lose the spear. And so because you lose the spear if you hit a target, it's really fucking hard to hit a target that's a player. Just make it kill them in one shot. It kills them in one shot if you cannon them, but that's, you know, so does a cannonball. And you can hold 10 of those. You don't have to get out and load it and then get back on the cannon. It's the same loot as a train. Yeah. Like, it would be really good if it was a one-shot tool if you throw it, because you're wasting time standing still and trying to aim. This is nothing. Storage crate and resource barrel frame rate spike is apparently fixed. Treasure floating an item is managed better. Trinkets, who cares? So a new management system is now on operation on the server, controlling the activation of certain events and encounters to ensure that the server has the necessary resources to safely operate the activity. Encounters with an emergent Meg are now controlled by this system, and further events to follow in future updates. What does this mean? Does this mean, like, every boat can't have a Meg on them at the same time? Or, like, what I don't know what this actually means. It's probably good. Meg doesn't spawn if the server's fucked. You reckon? You reckon if you're on an expired server where no one else can get into it, you can't get a Meg? Basically, if that server has too much load, it reduces things to spawn. Okay. Because I remember, I think it was Wormux tweeted, he's like, so this just means there's always going to be a lesser chance of a fucking shrouded ghost if people are collecting loot on the server. I don't like that if that is true. Pictures of the 15 photo stack I did for you came up in memories. How the fuck did I deal with that? I don't know how you did. You should have gone insane. Shroud is even more rare, yeah. If one person stacks for 7 hours, the server spawns less events. Okay. The outpost restrictions, who cares? Grapplers now have a unique animation, which is good. It's funny that it's an afterthought, because people definitely would have given feedback saying, hey, it looks weird that you use a grapple and you're basically T-posing. I mean, when people stack like crazy, less or nothing stuff will spawn on people because of server load. I think so, yeah. I think the more shit in a server, the less shit on your boat. Which is bad if you want to get the shrouded ghost. But, I don't know. Pirate Emporium, they added Destiny stuff, which some of it is okay, but Destiny is not okay. Destiny is a bad game. I know a lot of people have played it and liked it. The ones that are still playing it, though, don't like it. Destiny holds so good. I really like the red one. The white and red one with the red, like the skeleton is like red of it. There's a gold curse toucan. You got the Shrouded Ghost title. Unironically, it's like the only fucking title I don't have in this game. If I go to my rep, the only fucking thing that I'm missing right now is the Shrouded Ghost. Look at this shit, dog. Pistol is good, it has iron sight. The pistol is off center, but they said they're fixing it. Yeah, so I've got like everything basically except for level 1000 servants. But in build rats, the only thing I'm missing is Shrouded Ghost. So, don't have that. I'm gonna take a piss, be right back. Fucking these headphones are hard to tell which is left and right. Fuck. Come on. Tangled, you bitch. Tangle this. That's left. Me. Alright. Did you pee your pants or why was it so quick? Because I just run to the toilet and spray piss as hard as possible so I can get back to you guys sooner. Are they in-ear monitors or just a regular headphones? They're in-ear monitors. They're just really fucking small. Like, look at them. Tiny. Account with the Shredder Ghost got hacked and Microsoft couldn't get it back because they changed the email address. That's crazy that they were able to change the email address. Alright. Outpost Cosmetics. We got the blue shit. It's cool. Legendary Heavy Sword and Rapier. You can get it from the Pirate Legends hideout. So I forgot to get this on stream, but I went and got it. People really upset about this because it's arena technically. So I don't think Xbox accounts can change email addresses. I think they can, because Theb did with Trangos. Do you have a clip of the new grapple gun animation? I don't have a clip, no. I just have a really cool picture of Nessie. There goes my hero. He's ordinary. And then also, sorry, I forgot. I've also got this. Hang on, let's make this better. Let's Legendary Rapier. Why Nessie toes out? He loves having his tootsies out. Fuck off about the ad blocker. There we go. Yeah. Now we have transparent Nessie fucking just full thing. I'm gonna just post that in general. Make that a hat I'll buy. What, you know, look, I'll show you how bad that would come out on a hat. First of all, it's super low quality. Second of all, it's when you embroider shit, it turns into shit. Watch this. Look how bad this would look on a hat. Where's the normal image? I'll get rid of the rope. Oh, just link the actual thing? Yeah, I will. There you go, I linked it in general. Yeah, look how funny this would look if we put this on a hat. It'll just shit itself as soon as it embroiders. Can we save it? Is there a way to save this image? Oh, there's really not. That'd need to be brown. That's like a blue. What the fuck? It's just unsalvageable. Black and white combo, you reckon? Hang on, let's just see what it looks like embroidered. Fuck. It looks like a shit stain. Hang on, let's salvage this image. Alright, hang on, what would it look like? Hang on, let me just make everything black. So we've got a silhouette. And then we make this white. Someone shit on my cap, yeah. It just doesn't work. There's no way to... Also, no one would want this. It's like, what am I looking at? Anyway. Oh, Pirate Emporium browsing. When browsing bundles, you can now navigate directly to the browse all menu from a shortcut at the bottom. Yeah. Emetophobia. Players who suffer from emetophobia, fear of vomit and vomiting, can turn off all vomit-related audio effects from the audio settings, including sounds made by players and pets. So, I don't think people that fear vomiting fear the sound as much as they fear the vomit. So, okay. They do? I mean, no, they do, but seeing vomit is way worse. Pets can vomit? Yeah. So 2025 money is easy to spend edition. Oh yeah. Don't forget to buy Sea of Thieves X edition so you can get your White Duke set. Then refund it and keep this. Makes her want to vomit. Oh wow. The sound makes me want to vomit. Really? I just thought if you saw vomiting that would make you sick. Okay, well maybe this is a dub. What up, General? So you no longer go to the Hell Realm. Don't care about that. I mean, all this shit's whatever. We already know all this shit. This is kind of nothing. Oh no, you know what's bad though? Tall tale items from locations within the Sea of the Damned can no longer be brought back. So Krog root beer, the thing that I discovered and no one else discovered. I was the first. I am the original liberator. Hang on, let me find that psycho dude's Twitter. What was the quote of this insane guy? So yeah, not only am I the original liberator of root beer cannibals, I'm the liberator of root beer. So that's me. I am the liberator of root beers. It was all me, not this guy. This guy's trying to get clout. It was all me. So that guy apparently allegedly said he wants the devs to contact him so he can tell them about how the glitches he does works. And it was like, What up, Hyper? But yeah, no, so root beer's gone. This is all whatever. It's whatever. No more red herring, yeah. Treasured fish can now be grappled out of other players' hands, okay. Oh, the Isle of Lost Words shit's been fixed, that's good. So Captain Donut can't do the April Fool event? No, he can't. Yeah, no, the cool shit he was going to do, he can't do, because they fixed that. Because he learned it from Trunkers, and then he taught me how to do it. And then he told me Trunkers really didn't want me to know how to do it. So that's why me and Theb were being dicks about it, implying that we discovered it. Because he said he doesn't like me and Theb, and it was like, I get not liking us, but like, come on, man. And yeah, all over his Twitter, he was posting about like how he wants to be recognized. He was doing hashtag Sea of Trunkers, hashtag Be More Trunkers. It was really cringe attempt at getting clout. And yeah, so we just kind of made fun of him by implying that we invented the root beer stuff. And then he deleted every root beer post. He recently reposted that thing I showed you. I don't know why, probably because it's getting removed. But yeah, after we did it, he got really upset and he deleted all evidence that he ever did it. And I was like, you fucking baby, you little baby. I saw you invent it, you did. I mean, that's the other thing, right? If anyone asks, they'll be like, oh, yeah, that's a Crud's thing, because, haha, you know, gets stomped on by my huge Twitter account. Ancient Megs, fucking whatever. Oh no, this is good, because it previously didn't give you things if you didn't kill the Megs. Pet pigs, who cares? Oh, they fixed the nameplate, which is funny, because it used to be inside the pig. Rubber banding's fixed, so they already fixed that. But they're just letting you know. Further improvements have been made to the game stability to reduce scenarios where players unexpectedly exit the game or become disconnected. Further, yes, not complete though, it's still happening. Yeah, what up, Leonadova? Sorry, Leonadova. Gonna skip over the pig stroking. Players stroking a hog while jumping will now appear to stroke their hog correctly after landing, and their hog will remain in the correct position. They finally fixed Brig Wheel game chat being muffled, which I forgot about. Fixed Fof's bugging out, not spawning skellies. Yeah, that still happens, hey. President Thomas Edison of SOT, slapping his name on others' inventions tactics. Hey, if it works, it works. I think fuck they fixed hog crank mechanics. Playing Terraria, what the fuck did you say? Don't worry about it. Dreamer's dust costume now has the blue curse on it. This is all just whatever. Oh, I think they fixed rod glitch, the SIRS thing. I need to jump on with someone at some point and test that. All skeleton vaults have received a Polish pass, ensuring their contents are completely Polish and only Polish people can access them. How'd they say that? Oh, Mercy's End Fortress now has an armory for players to change the loadout. Who remembers? Who remembers me trying to fucking do that? So, Leica, I literally had to allow that just then. I had to allow that term. That's really funny. Yeah, no, it was like last week, I think, or the week before. I was fucking hunting for the armory in Mercy's End, and I was crashing out because people were like, no, there is one. And I checked every spot, and there wasn't one. Now there is. So, justification, vindication, Crud Nation. What the hell? Yeah, no, literally got auto-modded, and it says Crud added permitted term Shinken. Bro, the feeling like before you puke is what I hate more than actually puking. Yeah, it's not good. Is that like an actual insult? Well, if you get rid of the S and the E and the N, then yes, it's a slur for Asian people. This is all whatever. Cool. All right, next. March update was for... Wait, no, hang on. When was this? 2 days ago? 6 days ago. Okay. So... Ladder launching. Developer update. Let me sip. Oh, shit.
Double digits gang.
Yo, based Anthony. Anthony, check it out. I got the Fortnite shirt. It says, I use code Crudmaster and hit 2017 game Fortnite, and not only did I get a victory royale, but Jonesy himself showed up and gave me a wet high five. Buy this shirt on crud.boats. Alright, so you do need one. It helps your game. So, your shirt sucks, by the way. Kelp, put the socks on. Have you experienced FPS drops? So I haven't. It's apparently mostly affecting people with AMD or a specific NVIDIA software. Not me, though. Yo, what up, Panda? So I've been fine. Well, our mid-season update, Season 15 will be arriving this week. I want to take you on a little journey behind the scenes and share an update on the particularly spicy topic, when is it ever not, of game exploits. Now, even this itself, once again, they use the word exploit a bunch, but then they decide exploits and cheats are different, and then they decide they're the same thing, and it's really annoying because it keeps misleading people. Exploits are not cheats and do not involve third-party software, and I need these people to start using the right language because so many people are confused. Yo, Jaundice.
Big Jaundice.
Based. I haven't looked at that yet, Jaundice, though. I will. Oh, no, you just sent it then. Cool. The timing on this one might feel a tad reactive given the hot topic discussion some of you may have seen recently. But with the team having made a bit of a breakthrough, I wanted to share an update. So this is happening because of Summit, because they want Summit to keep playing, so they get a guaranteed 10k every day on the viewers on the Twitch, which I mean, like, you know, if you look at it right now, what are we on? 3.1k, and a majority of that is just CJ. So I get it. They want that 10k guaranteed Summit number on here every day, but it is because of that. It's fine, Drew, but we know why you're doing it. Someone should complain for them to add more FOV. Honestly, yeah, let's get him mad about the FOV. I've shared updates regularly on our videos and efforts behind the game of a dedicated game health team. I missed the Summit drama. It was 3 days of an old man yelling at clouds. Did you have a rage about ladder launching? Yep. Okay. I didn't want to go into it, but I guess I will. So this was like a long fucking, like, I think it was like a 5-day fucking event. And, fucking here it is. So, Max says, crazy still after 7 years of SOT, players still call cheats on better players more than ever. Just today, March 21st, Summit called a mid-tier Hourglass crew cheaters for quick reloading and knowing where he was on the ladder. Anyway, here's a funny video of him accusating.
To the right. There's a guy there.
Yeah. Turn a little tighter here.
I hate this video, I'm so sick of watching it.
I need you to lower sails, brother.
Come on, that's stupid.
Thank you. We're gonna have shots up here soon.
That's just ridiculous, brothers.
Raising half mass here.
I don't think that's accusating yet, by the way.
Bro, this is so stupid.
No, Quickswapper didn't get banned. It was a joke. Yo, what up, Caitlin? I saw your email and I'm working on it, by the way.
Clean
I
shot.
don't have any fucking regular cannonballs. Sorry.
Okay, so we've got some high tier gameplay here from both crews.
This guy's like,
Alright, you got clean shots.
Pretty good. What up, Joss? How's it going, brother?
this fucking shotgun bitch, bro. He's missing this easy ass sniper shot too. Go reload your fucking sniper or your shotgun. How is that reloaded already? Missing this easy ass sniper shot too. Go reload your fucking sniper or your shotgun. How is that reloaded already?
Accusating this crew as well. That's the worst thing, is the crew he accusates are just kind of normal people. Their POV is up, by the way. What is it? Fart Man or whatever has uploaded it. Happy Sorrow and Sunday. Thank you, Joss. How is that reloaded already? Jesus fucking Christ, yeah. All good, plenty of time. Yeah. I was reading it. I was on a walk and I was like, holy shit, this is great. I'm on it though. Don't worry, I'm on it. Was that right before? Wasn't right before that pretty fast swap? If anything, it was delay swap, which is barely quick. Like,
How are those reloaded?
if anything, it was just a quick X cancel.
There you go. There you go. Good hits.
And once again, a big part of this argument was that Summit here, he plays like once a season. And I know he's an OG, but he talks with authority as if he's been playing the whole time, and he doesn't understand how much stuff has changed. Summit 1G is beefing with a guy named Fartman? Yep. Once a season? Dude, he plays once a... Well, yeah, no, to be fair, yeah, he plays once a season or once a year, and then he acts as if he is the arbiter on how the game works. It's like, you genuinely don't understand some of it.
Bro.
Also, I'm sorry, but like, what are you doing? All right, guys down there, you're up here. You've got a sword for some reason. I know I use a sword, but like, why are you using a sword? Jumps, goes to slash, blunder knockback, which someone probably doesn't know about the blunder knockback.
Hit one on the ship with the...
I can't kill
Harpoon
this guy,
sword.
sorry. He's too good.
Seriously?
I could just hit his anchor. That's all I could do.
Lowers the anchor,
All the mass.
not sprinting.
I have no food. That's why I have no food.
I'm sorry, but this is like watching my gameplay. This, I shouldn't say this about myself, but this is like when you watch my gameplay when I'm not expecting someone to actually know how to play. This is what I do.
Yeah, I'm dead. I'm dead.
I just kind of have the sword and I keep blocking and I'm like, fuck, fuck, fuck. No, to be fair, I do run in. I run in with the sword. I'll die, but at least I'll go in for it.
This doesn't make any sense how this guy's reloading his guns that fast. When is he finding the time to get these things reloaded? These guys are weird. That's all they're doing right now.
Way better don't compare yourself. I mean, just what I mean. You've seen footage. You've all seen though when I get like, I'm like, uh-oh, I'm not putting in enough effort right now, and then I'm like, oh fuck, and I fuck up with the sword. It happened yesterday on or the day before on stream.
Yeah, go.
When like, yeah, the guy boarded and I fucked up. I wouldn't use the grapple though.
Bro, how are you reloading your gun that fast? What is happening? There's no way. There's no
See, they bullied something to sniper BB and blunderbuss. You still poop? No, that's funny though.
way. He's reloading that.
So it just keeps going. It's more and more of this.
Keep
It's firebombing.
one. I think
He's just in the ferry, and then he just quits. But then Summit replies, and he goes, clearly good players, wrong. Clearly exploiting, wrong. I'm allowed to be annoyed for 15 minutes after a fight like anyone else? Yes. Losers like you putting a light on nothing, trying to gain something is typical. This is like the 4th time in recent history that Mac has been accused of just clout chasing, which I just don't get because people know who Mac is. It's not like he's a no-name. See, are there even reload cheats? Not really. I mean, there was like hard cheats they could instant fire, but like anyone who's using that is also like flying around and shit. They're not just playing. Bro just lost twice here? Yeah. And then this just kept going, and some of the stupidest people you've ever seen came out of the woodwork. Fuzzy comes out here, says, correct me if I'm wrong, I have no idea. Sorry. Correct me if I'm wrong. I have no idea how to quickswap. I have heard from quickswap that the new quickswap is only possible with external tools. In addition, do you have a source of devs saying ladder launch is okay? Sort drama? Yeah. So, yes, it's been almost a year since they confirmed it was okay.
And while these aren't bannable offences, just don't get too comfortable using them.
And that was about fucking funny launch. Perfect fuzzy voice. I do a good fuzzy voice. I do it so good that it's not even offensive. It just sounds like him speaking. And then the two shots do appear to be very fast. Ooh. The video doesn't say they're okay with using light launch. Your words are a bit blurry. Either way, it's on Reddit to fix it. It does. And then Max says, I guess the Sea of Thieves partners who spend thousands of hours on the game have no clue what they're talking about as well. So you're sure you're always right? And then MSOT says, hey Fuzzy, can you tell me your opinion on trans people? Because if anyone knows, they're not great ones. Fuzzy only butts in to make the Twitter paycheck off his subscription. I think it's a microphone thing, but yeah, it needs more bass. Yeah. Anyway, and so this drama, by the way, so the worst thing about this is, I mean, he's probably done posts since. Yeah, let's go back. He just kept replying. Yeah, look. Talking about SOT, replying. He replied to fucking everyone. Huh? Oh, Fuzzy transphobic. He did it on Twitter. he just keeps replying to every person. And it's just like, brother, in Christ Summit, you're a millionaire. If you're spending your time doing this, bro, you're out of here. You're fucking out of here. I was just spamming a bunch of homophobic stuff on Twitter back in July. Yep. Was he transphobic? Yeah, give me a sec. Give me a sec. Let me just quickly back it up real quick. From at Fuzzy Bond. Fuzzy Bond. Contain. No, I just say. I think it's mermaid is the keyword. Oh no. Maybe I say mermaid and then daughter because he's talking about Mermaid's Hideaway. Ah, here we go. Sorry to bring this up again, Fuzzy, if this somehow gets back to you. So, Rothmus, dedicated alt-right hate account, post this, and I'm not getting into the politics of whether or not this is right. My daughter told me she was a mermaid, but that doesn't mean I'm throwing her in the ocean. That's not a really cool thing to say, bro. That's a pretty uncool thing to say, bro. Article context, child wanted a haircut. Yep. And there was a bunch of insane replies defending his opinion and fighting against his opinion. And then somewhere in here, someone pointed out that, I don't know where it is. I think it was Swiggy. No, it wasn't Swiggy. It was Slimdy. It was one of the, I always confuse who they are on Twitter. Pointed out that he was like exclusively following accounts like this that were just hate accounts. And then he said, I don't think following an account is saying you support it, which I agree with. But he was only following those accounts. And the only reason you would look at those accounts is if you like that content. And yeah, that's all. I'm not going further into it. People have said to me, oh, well, he is from the Middle East, so it's part of the culture. You're also a streamer online, and part of online culture is accepting people and just kind of being a normal, nice guy. So, dunno, don't care, don't think he's a good guy. Simple as that. Simple as that. That's all it is. Let someone be who they are for the sake of being there. If it's not hurting you immediately, directly, just shut up about it. Yeah. What does Noob think about the summit thing? He was just trying to bait him a bit. Yeah, he was just trying to bait him a bit. He should have kept it to himself. Exactly. Just keep it to yourself. Keep it to yourself. And that's all you got to do. Anyway, yes, that was the summit drama, and it just kept going. And then now, suddenly, in the midst of the summit drama, they're like, oh, let's get rid of ladder launching. Why does Noob not like Theb no more? Because Theb made fun of him for getting upset about the Noobface archive account, which no one in OCE runs. Someone runs it, and I know who runs it. Posts how, because Noob always deletes his tweets, and so Theb called him out about it like as a joke, and then Noob got really fucking offended. And then anyone who asked why they're not friends, he called parasocial. Finally, ladder launch fix. I mean, look, it should be fixed. Even Theb agrees, it should be fixed. But they need to fix running being so powerful. Random question, what season did Sod add back? I think you missed a word there, Plushie. Got a shit idea I'm going to put in general. Oh, let me give you verified and better. What's your username in my Discord? Is it just Cosmic? Oh, yeah, it is. All right, King Cosmic. Give me a sec. Ooh. There you go. Now you can embed in every channel except for the general channel, because that's special. See ya, Hannah. It's not that deep, bro. I guess. I've shared updates regularly on the videos and the efforts of a dedicated game health team. This team started off small, grew in size over last year, with the initial focus being behind the scenes, hardening our games. No, you know how... Oh, add back stuff? That started in Season 9. They started adding previous season stuff. When they're removing funny launches, they haven't set a date yet, but they're working on it, they say in this whole article. I'm going to read it. It's a long article, but they're working on it. Grew in size, hardening behind the scenes, game security for common third-party exploits with various protections and common issues. So once again, instead of saying third-party exploits, he needs to use a different word, because this is what confuses people about what an exploit is and what a cheat is. I don't know if I'm stupid how to get Twitch sub role in Discord. So you need to link your Twitch to your Discord in your Discord settings. It's automated. I don't actually have control over it. Just link your Twitch to your Discord. Game performance, game security will continue to be long-running work streams. Steam has now begun to look at other areas of experience where improvements need to be made. One clear pain point has been on our hit list for way too long, being a commonly used movement exploit. Once again, movement exploit is what it is, but in-game, there's a report for movement exploits, but that's referring to cheats, because you can't get banned for this, even though they call it a movement exploit, which they've confirmed you can't get banned for, but you can get banned for teleporting, which is a cheat, which they call a movement exploit in the game reporting tool, but not in the forum posts, so it's really fucking confusing, and this is why so many people got confused when they updated the reporting options. Oh wow, that's cool, King Cosmic. Yeah, called ladder launching or funny launch, which crazy Theb reference right here. Funny launch is a term he came up with. Basically any scenario. Is this season a step in the right direction though? This season is nothing. It's kind of nothing. That's the problem with this season. Basically, any scenario that resulted in players becoming stuck inside a physics object and then being ejected from it. Called out this issue all the way back in November 23rd SOT News, and this continues to be a sizable movement exploit. Once again, that was well and truly breaking our game design and high on our hit list. And while that's honestly an uncomfortably long time ago since I called it out, this is the first area the team began to dig into. Behind the scenes, Unreal Physics Engine is fairly significant from intricate buoyancy profiles of our ships, keeping players stable on network floating platforms with other players. Our game physics is always being pushed hard. And so I have raised before when someone said, do you think they'll ever patch funny launch? I've said, it's kind of hard because they need to fuck with the physics of the game to do that. Because funny launch exists because you can get yourself wedged between two things and... Because if you're an hourglass and you sink a ship and you stand on their wheel, if it's a sloop, you get funny launched. If you do it on a ladder, you get funny launch. If you walk to the front of a skelly galley and go off the right hanging bit and walk into the wall, you get funny launched. It's a physics problem. So if the fix was put an invisible barrier on, say, a sloop right next to where you grab the mast thing, that's going to lead to problems where you can't board the sloop probably, most likely. Or there'll be hitboxes that fuck with guarding ladders with the blunder. If you get black screen, you can fight. Yeah, so there's all these things where I'm like, I don't think they have a fix for it. And it's funny because soon we learn. So this is different. Yeah, you'll see. You have to be pinched to launch. Yes. Hope they don't fuck up a lot of things. Well, so, is there a new version of Crud launch? No, it's completely gone currently. Only cheaters can do what looks like it, but that's just them using air control, which I think is currently insta-banned. Oh, hell yeah, Megan. Hell yeah, John Miasset. In the past, we've classed any physics-related movement exploits as incredibly high risks, as small changes can often have wide-reaching side effects, come with unwanted performance impacts that are hard to diagnose. If anyone remembers when they tried to fix Crud launch with the rod, they added fucking hitboxes to the rod, and you could push people out of the ferry. This cluster of launching issues were parked waiting for some specialist experience, and a few weeks ago, the team began exploring this in earnest, looking for ways to address it without a wider physics impact to the experience. After a few weeks of tinkering and internal testing, we feel confident we have a solution that safely isolates the issue and mitigates the velocity players are ejected when colliding with areas of the ship, which is where the root of the issue is. So them saying we were waiting for specialist experience means there was like one guy that was like doing something else and they're like, please, we need you to fix it. Finish the Nessie image? Oh, hell yeah. Best fix is to change the way the sloop looks at the funny launch place. Yeah. As we prepared to enter Insiders for initial testing this week, we saw discussion of how launches become a hot topic of our recent community weekend with a heated debate on whether or not this was an exploit, cheat, unfair tactics. While I've stated frequently that game exploits are not considered bannable offenses, as we all know, Fuzzy Bond, not bannable, never were. Half those fucking people, Fraylene, chasing people, and then they're being chased by people funny launching, going, you know, I'm a sub partner right now and I'm recording this, you're all going to get banned. Never was bannable. And we've always known it. Sorry. What's happening? Nothing. Let's all get that phrase tattooed. Yeah. These various launches allow players to gain a significant movement advantage on their opponents well outside of design game mechanics of the world. There should have been no doubt this was a game exploit. Yep, just an exploit. Not a cheat. With this fix heading into Insiders this week. Okay, so that was 6 days ago, so it must be already on there. I don't have Insiders installed, so I don't care. The recent hot topic nature that I want to lift the lid off, share our plans for addressing this issue. We'll spend some time now testing Insiders and ensure we can safely control this change, and if we can gain confidence in the implementation, we'll schedule this for the next available game update. So the Ash Bacon strat doesn't work anymore? Nope, it hasn't worked in years. Nothing ever happens. Yeah. As always, play insider. Cool. So, ugh. In before, everyone immediately pins his reaction to me as a result of a single streamer instead of the daily complaints about the exploit and it being a long, long overdue fix. That would never happen though. People are smart. How do you only get 4 likes on the first comment? Who liked it? Let's see. Look at these suckers right here. I mean, idiot liking it is fair. Yeah. That's a good thing. Liking it as the profile idiot, good bit. Honestly, the timing is mere coincidental here. I know it's going to look to some. We could have held back the fix to avoid this correlation, but honestly, we've lived with the impact of this issue for far too long already. Now we have potential fix. We just need to get a wire testing I-90 edge cases to put this to bed. Hey, lol. I lol. Well, here's hoping it'll finally get fixed up when he's patching. Fucking crap. I love that even just other people talking get more likes than this fucking sad sack of shit right here. Oh, it's good. Gonna Thanos snap all you guys? Ugh. Oh, hell yeah, Pert. We gotta ban the sword lunge exploit? I hope so. Alright, and then lastly, so last night we got a state of play. Was this last night? This was a night before. See ya, Clown. Hey everyone, with our mid-season update launching yesterday, I want to drop and share a few updates where we're prioritizing our efforts following this update. Game performance. We've seen fairly consistent reports that March's update players are feeling a performance regression and not the improvements that we expected. There's been some sizable changes behind the scenes here, from rebuilding ships to treasure and trinket optimizations. While the change comes with some risk, we're disappointed that this hasn't delivered the positive results we hoped for, especially after such an improved February update. Team is investigating priority, digging into live servers and client reports to identify the root cause of the impact, that there are some correlations with those most affected running AMD hardware. Further investigations required. Have no news. We're going to try to fix it. So that's good that they're trying to fix that. Once again, I'm not affected by it because I don't use AMD. So, yeah, no, I know. I'm not going to read that, Cliff. It's too long, but damn. Someone said it was bannable to launch. Yeah, it's not. Hunting Spear. AMD hardware, CPU, GPU, but apparently it's both. So, it's more CPU, I think, than GPU, but, because SOT's more of a CPU game than GPU game, but people have said it can be both or either. I run an RX 7700 XT and had no issues. Yeah, I don't know. It's been, even people with NVIDIA are having the issues though. I saw Mixel posting about it saying like, if you run this specific version of like Shadowplay or whatever, it fucks up. So, could be different things though. White's PC is cooked? Oh no. Dude, White, by the way, has been playing fucking Soul Mask non-stop, and we're like, what are you doing, bro? Better game. 40 FPS territory? Oh, that's why he's not playing SOT. Hunting Spear. We've been reviewing the feedback and bug reports. We saw ships sailing around like porcupines. That was the plan. And with dupe issues, team has reduced the golden rep for the selling these. So feel free to use those spears on your enemy rather than hoarding them for sale. Which is funny because he says, go dupe spears and use them. Which unfortunately then you learn that they're shit. What are your PC specs? They are in my about stream section down the bottom. Teams working on a fix for players can sometimes become unable to aim down sights after throwing a hunting spear. So that happened to me the other day on stream. Remember, I was at the fort. I kept using my pistol. Every time I ADS'd it, it would put it away. And I was like, what the fuck is this? Underscore rep has been fixed. And I gained 50 levels. Love that. Wrapping up other issues we've seen. So spears are for selling. Yeah, they sell for 1 gold. 3 if you're Hunter 5. Is that sticker something you put on your hat build? No, that comes on them. I just never take the stickers off them. It's just the Yupong sticker. It's this thing. This thing. I just never take them off. I have a lot of hats and I never take them off. I'm a snitch. Inconsistent delivery of hunting spears purchased is being investigated. That's just the purchasing bug that still exists. I'm gonna get paid. I'm gonna buy half myself. Yeah. Pet pigs and outfits displaying visual issues at a distance being fixed. A Lightbearer pistol is getting tweaks to its aim to align better with the iron sights. Thank God, because it's off. Oh, they're giving one away. No, it's fair. Thank you again. The Jagged Jaws throwing knives were delivered earlier than planned and will require commendations due in our April update before they can be unlocked. So the meat cleaver throwing knife, you can't get till next month. And they said have the sticker underneath the sticker. I don't control the stickers. It's done by the manufacturers. Then finally, we're seeing some players not receiving the Regal Duke ship set after purchasing Sea of Thieves X Edition. The team is aware and working on addressing the issue so we can get these items into your hands. While clearly this isn't an exhaustive list of everything we've seen, we should help demonstrate where we're focusing our efforts following the update. Should I send you the image? Just let's post it in drip check. Like an image of the sticker? Yeah, but I can't put things on the brim. Thank God they fixed the pet pig outfits. My pig kept getting whitewashed. Really? No good. So they're fixing some shit. Now, speaking of the Sea of Thieves X edition, let me show you something rather interesting. Need to buy my pig an outfit. Meatloaf needs clothes. Yeah, you have a good PC. My PC is good, but it's fucked up. I have to stream SOT at 72 FPS because if I turn it up and then I alt-tab, it fucking slows everything. What is the X edition? Elon Musk bought Rena. So in the in the Microsoft store, not the Xbox store, you can buy the SOT X edition, which gives you a reskin of the Duke set and something else. So let's have a look, shall we? A Walter left. Foresty. And I fucking dropped it. Great. Great. Fucking beautiful. Fuck it, I'll get it after stream. Alright. Oh, also, they added these terrible hog noises to the menu. Hang on, let me turn the game up. Alright. So watch this, right? So there's the hog. You see my little hog friend there. He made a little scrunk noise. That's good. Do you have a drink? Not alcohol anymore. No, I used to. Now watch. He'll keep making noises when I go into the menu, and it's fucking terrible. Listen. For it. See? He grunts and he groans, and it's terrible. Because if you get disconnected, and then you rejoin, he'll still keep making the noises. Alright, so I'll sail on Sponge's galleon. Lizard feet noises gross. Yeah, you can just skitter. I don't know why that's come through, like those noises. It's so stupid, so let me post images in drip check. Oh shit, you might not have perms. Hang on, give me a sec. Let me make sure you got perms. Yeah, you don't. Now you do. Now you should be able to post it. One new sloop to name it Michael? Hell yeah. Haven't seen the galleon version? Yeah. Bird, what up, Corona Boner? What up, 80mm PC fan? Like how they're always making it so if you spend $100 more buying the game, you get one extra ship set. Now, King Sus, did you ever consider refunding it? You know? That's what, I mean, I don't know. No one join this galleon. I'm just showing off cosmetics. I'm not, just, no. Ah, it's fucking nighttime. I get image perm. I'm busy now. I'll do it in a sec. So, this is the White Duke set. Oh yeah, oh fuck. They still haven't fixed repairing ships. Let's see if I can repair this ship. Watch this, it'll still have scuff all over it. Is that an actual thing? I don't know, is it? Yep, look, didn't actually repair the ship fully. I know people do that with Game Pass to get the Game Pass perks, but I don't know, I would never do that. I'm not a bad person. Alright, so let's get this on display for everyone. What was that character you made that was struck by lightning? I was so sad people voted he died off on one of you. Oh, that was Lightning Rodney. Yeah. No, he was going to be the newest, coolest character, but then unfortunately he was immediately given the guillotine. You can launch a fresh boat and have it repaired. Yeah, I probably could have just launched a galleon and then just applied it to him, but I thought it'd be easy because Sponge has already applied the cosmetics to this galleon. I do hate that it's fucking nighttime. Okay, cool. And so he hasn't even applied the full cosmetics to this. God damn it. Let me just fix this. Damn it. I thought the point was it was just everything on display. Okay, so figurehead, hull, sails already on, wheel, cannons, capstan, flaug. Alright, so this is the ship set you get if you buy the Sea of Thieves X edition. It sure is a reskin of the Xbox set, but with creamy white. The hull is nice, ignoring that I can't repair it. The cannons look exactly the same almost. Same with the wheel, which also wasn't repaired. The capstan. Bro, it's 200 million gold. Yeah, because there's nothing left for me to fucking buy. But also, for some reason, if you do buy the Sea of Thieves X edition, you also get a different set of sales. You get these. So, don't know what happened, but you get these sales. I don't know what the go with that is, but you get these sales. Those are neat. They look really nice on a big boat because it's not just 3 of the same fucking sails. Like, I don't know. What's the name of those? They are called the Misted Sails of Woven Wonders. And so, I don't know why you get these. I don't think you're supposed to. But also, yeah, no, so you get them for buying the X edition. That's how you get them. But check this out, though. So Wormux tweeted, he goes, someone invited me to a guild boat that has sales of unreleased Xbox game South of Midnight. So these are from this game. Look, it's got the trees with like the bottles in it. Tamas started banning people for posting those on Sod Official. Yeah, because Tamas is a fucking idiot. So I don't know why they did that, and I'm assuming that they're going to get rid of them and then add them. And Wimux says that Compulsion Games, can you guys help as a part of pre-order? I know no one answers, and we're gonna pretend we didn't see what was in those replies. Yeah, I don't know. So they accidentally added sales for a game that's not out. Never heard of this game. It's an Xbox published game, so it makes sense if they're going to do a crossover. Comes out in 9 days. I don't know. But yeah, no, if you buy the if you buy the Sea of Thieves X edition, you get those sales. Just don't know. I feel like they'll take them away because that doesn't make sense. But I don't know. Just interesting. Yeah. Anyway, I'm going. Let's fuck it. Recently rated. Are going? Yeah. You know who gets the raid? Fucking no one. Cool. No Throbstream? No, he's dead. GG everyone. Hope you really enjoyed the Fortnite shirt. Watch the silly video I made in 1 minute. I will. I'll see you later. Probably tomorrow. Hope you all have your drops. See you on the VODs channel. Thank you for the gifteds and the bits. Sayonara.